This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby.
Ryan Long here as our guest.
One of our faves, man, all the way from New York City.
Well, Toronto, by way of Toronto.
By way,
dude,
you're filming this week too.
Yeah,
in the Reebok pumps, dude. I've seen those in forever.
Oh, I forget, LA sneakerhead soda.
Yeah, dude. I haven't seen those in forever. Oh, dude, I want those so bad as a kid.
I never gotten more compliments from black guys than having these shoes. I normally don't wear running shoes. I'm more like, kind of Vans and stuff like that.
Those fit your vibe though. When I saw them, like, he looks cool. And
dude, as soon as I put them on, I was like, I think this is me now. I'll go walking through the Comedy Cellar. It's like I'll never do a night without someone stopping me and being like, "Yo, you're the man."
Yeah. Those
over your shoes.
Right away, I'm like, oh, man, he looks cool. Right away. As a kid, those were a big deal.
Reebok pumps. I remember those ads.
I'll tell you how much compliments I was getting. I had the same pair and they were getting dirty and I bought them again.
Hell yeah.
Really?
This is number 2.
Yeah. Did you have to go online for those?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't crazy, like a couple $100. Like it wasn't like some vintage purchase.
I kind of want them now. Do you mind if I copy your style after this?
They have tennis ones too.
Really?
By the way, the olds. They have I think they remade 3 different ones or something like that. And they have they have these ones. They have the couple different colors. Then they had the tennis one. I originally found them in Newfoundland. I was doing a date there. Just walked by a window that had them, and I just stopped.
And they just got them there.
Newfoundland is one of those places you don't really think about. When I think of Newfoundland, I think of whaling. You know what I mean? It's just one of those towns.
Yeah, it's kind of got an Ireland vibe. Or something like that.
I was watching the World Cup, and was it Newfoundland is on there?
I can't get it. No. They're not in the World Cup, but I can't get it.
Who's the big white? I mean, they're the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. They
had 2 guys. They're 2 forwards or whatever the hell they're called. One was 6'6", 1 6'5".
Yeah.
They're so big.
They're
so fucking big.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they grew up in America, they'd be
the Dutch.
Football.
The Dutch are the tallest people in the world, right?
They're so big.
The Dutch are the tallest people in Europe, at least. Yeah, the Dutch.
Go the biggest team. I think the average height of that team's 6'4".
The biggest team.
Yeah, in the tallest team in the World Cup.
To be honest, I didn't even realize soccer players were tall now.
Oh, dude, they're all
well
over 6 feet.
No, usually they're not. Usually they're not that big.
Oh, look at that.
It's Norway. There you go, Norway. 6'1".
He was trying to tell me about World Cup on the way over. He just couldn't make me watch that gun to my mom's head.
Gun to my mom's head.
It's been nice knowing you, but I can't.
Yeah. I only watch soccer once every 4 years. I get into the World Cup.
Too.
Last night, Mexico played, and my wife's Mexican. My mother-in-law lives with us. She made fucking tinga, fucking all sorts of Mexican dishes, and they were fucking crunk.
Well, dude, England now.
But I can't, I'm watching
England is playing.
How much longer?
Crappy sport.
I'm like, how much longer is this?
And when is anyone going to score?
Why do they keep falling down?
Chin, find out what the score is right now between England and Congo. England is playing Congo. All these African countries are crushing.
I feel like when you watch France and they're just Africans, all Africans too.
Oh shit!
0 England.
England's gonna be devastated.
Action-packed game right there.
Yeah,
that's 71-50. Whoa! England's got to get it together.
Brian, you'll know this. I might get roasted online for this, but France, you'll see a lot more black guys in the World Cup. I'm like, man, there's a lot of black guys on here. But when you watch France, half their team's black.
No, hold on.
Are they
it's the best team in the world, and 10 out of 11 players are black.
Yeah, here's my thing. Do they call them? You know how African Americans here? Do they call them African French?
No,
we're the only nation that does that.
No,
bullshit,
the reason that you have so many is because in France.
No, I know why they have so many, but I'm saying in their culture, do they call them?
I don't
African
think so.
French?
No, they're French.
Or when you see a black guy on
I can
Columbia,
say
do you call
people didn't say African Canadian.
Yeah,
never, right? We're the only ones.
That's an American.
That's an American thing.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are we the only dumbasses that do that?
Because it came out of our academia. It actually came out of I think Marcus Garvey. I think it came back to the.
Well, here's a huge part of it is in those countries, a lot of the guys so for example, London. If you call them African British or whatever, you go, well, 30% of us are from Jamaica. So a lot of them had another stop first, right?
Yeah, wait, hold on. We're actually from...
Yeah, they're like, I'm Jamaican or something.
France has a lot of Algerian, a lot of Arabic people that France colonized, so they came over. Moroccans.
It says in Canada, people commonly say black Canadians.
Is that going to kill us?
I've never heard that.
Chin?
No.
I fix it to a certain degree, but you're gonna hear some of it.
Yeah, it's also Chat GPT. Who knows who's putting that bullshit in?
No, that's bullshit.
In the UK, Black British is widely used. I don't think so.
I think ChatGPT is making stuff up right now.
Yeah.
I get into big fights with ChatGPT.
It's wrong. It's fairly wrong sometimes.
Black Canadian. I mean, I guess not really.
Because when you watch World Cup, I'm like, man, not that I give a flying fuck. They're so athletic and fat. I'm like, a lot of black guys in the World Cup.
I thought this
even on Ecuador, even Mexico, like the guy that scored the goal last night was black. You know?
No. I'm sorry, but if you don't think that people of West African ancestry aren't a little faster and insanely athletic, the Holland team, the Dutch team, had. They were like. There's a lot of that like black white mixing, and there's some beautiful looking 6'5" athletes.
Yeah, okay. Sweden was like, we're good. Yeah, but Sweden, they're all white. They're
super
white. Oh, no,
white.
we're good.
Yeah,
I thought soccer was more like, South Americans. It's not always just being the fastest is the best
even
thing.
the South Americans, though, even the South Americans, like in Ecuador, they were all mostly black.
No, they would no. Ecuador
it's mix.
Ecuador,
Yeah.
I think you're forgetting that we're talking about France, right? And you're just like, it's all Africans on France. And you go, yeah, because French people suck at athletics.
Facts.
So maybe you're like, well, in that specific country, you go, what's the option? Like,
Facts.
Well, even like Zidane, Zidane,
like,
their favorite, one of the most famous French soccer player, he was Algerian. So yeah, because those kids, they're in the marginalized communities, like the North African communities, Sub-Saharan African communities in France and stuff, they play soccer on those fields, and the only way out sometimes is soccer. So they're just like, it's like Brazil. It's like anything.
Oh yeah, it's the poor man's sport.
Yeah, man.
It is weird. Yeah, U.S. plays tonight, I think at 5 o'clock here.
Yeah, Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah.
But, man, if England doesn't beat Congo.
Devastated.
Fuck.
Devastated.
Damn. It's crazy.
And Germany's out. They're devastated.
I love that. I loved watching Germany lose.
Paraguay beat them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Paraguay, man. That was so huge. And those shootouts are dramatic.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure on the goalie.
That's the best thing about soccer is the shootouts.
It really is. It's so much fun. The way the crowd goes crazy. Mexico last night looked so good.
They look good.
Damn, they look good. They if they play that way, they're going to be a contender.
Yeah.
Especially
Again, we watch soccer once every 4 years, and then we try to break it down on here and do an awful job of it.
That's me with UFC.
Yeah.
I'll take it though. Yeah, I'm sure, but
yeah. By the way,
like nice punch on that guy, huh?
I'm actually now learning about soccer. Like I didn't even know anything about the rules. I'm learning because my brother-in-law and
like
my nephews.
I played soccer against my will.
Did you play basketball too?
You can always tell the kids playing against their will. Like I coach kids.
I was all right.
I coach kids sports, and I'm like, oh, buddy,
this guy doesn't want to be here.
Oh, buddy, go tell your dad.
It's a crappy sport.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
No, it's more. I played basketball, like kind of all the sports. I'm whatever. But hockey and lacrosse was like my main two.
God, hockey would be a shitty one to pick if you don't really want to do it.
No,
like
hockey.
You got all the pads on.
You were in my household. If you wanted to eat, you were doing. It was an hour of hockey, hour of piano before you wanted to even.
Oh wow,
buddy, like. In my household, like you didn't play hockey, that would be like the absolute worst. You're out on the streets.
Yeah, you're not part of. You're gonna lose the last name. Yeah,
is a cardinal.
Your brother's like 270 and just a giant man.
Yeah, I was better than those guys though. I have a brother that's like he's like built like you, but 6'7".
Jesus,
big guy.
What's he do? Just a big guy.
He does sloppy fighting where he just like has a punching bag, just 4 punches and leaves like crazy guy energy.
You're actually taller than Brennan. That's weird.
I'm 6'3", I think. What are you?
Taller than that.
I'm 6'4".
He's bigger than me.
I mean, I was looking at both of you, and you are.
I think my hat just
Maybe
have it on the way.
Then he has the Reebok pumps on.
The pumps in the hat. Or you might maybe not 6'4" anymore.
Yeah, or I'm losing
My dad's had that where he'll be like, well, you got to be 6'5" because I'm 6'2", and we're like, bad news for you. You ain't 6'2" anymore.
Yeah.
You were 6'2".
Shrink. I'm 5'10" now. I used to be 5'11" and 5'8". I'm 5'10" because
you lost an inch and a half?
Yeah, your spine, I guess, shrinks. It's fucking retarded.
Dick looks bigger, though.
Yeah.
Facts.
How's
life in New York, brother?
New York's great. I mean, I'll tell you, it was fun to be here doing this acting thing, and he cried.
Brian cried?
Not on like in the set.
Oh, that's a typical Wednesday for me.
Like, you know how I know he does the acting show and this and, so I know you're like an actor actually, but there was, it was a situation where there's cameras everywhere. Everyone's yelling and screaming. It's like a funny thing. And I look at him and there's tears rolling down his face in the scene. And I'm like, excuse me? I didn't even know.
That was the funny though, right? Because he's so
and on top of that, it wasn't like a sad scene. It was like sad. The joke was he was being sad.
The joke is I have to be super emotional. But then you talking about Carl? The guy's like, he's sober now. I mean, he's fine now. I'm talking about how I lost my best friend. And they're like, you talking about Carl? Like the guy, I'm like, well, yeah, he's okay now. He's got a family and stuff. But I'm saying it's not like my kid got hit by a car. I'm just saying I get it. I get this whole, that was the.
But yeah, you were like. Everyone's kind of was like learning the lines like a few days before. And then when I saw the tears on your face, I was like, oh, this guy's like an actual actor.
Yeah. Oh, we're really acting.
But then I thought, on top of that a little bit that if being a good actor is like, you can cry, there's like maybe it's like 5 parlor tricks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Being a good actor is, these 5 like magic tricks.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it's like a magician.
No,
like
but
all of them have
it's that
the dove in the fucking pants.
It's a bag of tricks, but it's also the idea is there's one basic thing about acting. Like I always say, it's like you're not doing the scene to cry. The whole point of that scene is he's trying not to cry. And then he cries anyway.
Well, that's even more impressive.
It's like if you're drunk, it's the same thing. If you're drunk, you're not coming in to fall down. You're trying to be sober. You're trying to convince everybody you're sober, but you're just having trouble speaking. It's that kind of idea. So that's how human beings behave. Yeah. And so if you understand that, then it kind of makes it easier. But that's the technique.
He's also been doing it for like 40 years.
Yeah, I'm trained.
So I would fucking
actually
hope
trained.
he could cry on camera.
I think I could do it for 50 years. I don't know.
No. But what I'm saying is that I trained formally forever. So
did you train with like some gay guy that?
Oh yeah. Like really, I trained, and I really worked at it. And I worked with really great actors, like big time actors, on stage. So
I saw. Speaking of actors, I saw. Elliot Page. Elliot Page is like Jack now and into boxing.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine just getting the shit kicked out of you by Elliot Page?
Dude. Well, first of all, that person.
Like who the fuck's the new dude?
That person's 5'2".
You had to spar like the first guy to go in there and just get your fucking shit pushed in by Elliot Page.
Let me see Elliot Page boxing because that's adorable.
She was just hitting pads, right? Is that the one? Or
it's he.
Oh, sorry.
It's he.
Would you take that chance? Would you fight? What if you lost? The stakes are
Ryan,
so high. Your life's over.
If I'm in a coma, wake me up and I'll still beat that person.
Do you have an 8-pack? He's got an 8-pack.
There's not a shot, and there's no chance.
He did get pretty
it's a tough one. I know.
He did get pretty fucking shredded after.
Yeah, I'm really worried. Oh, this is amazing.
But isn't it weird how science? Oh man, isn't it weird how science can do this now?
That's testosterone, right?
Juno,
Wait, let me watch more of that. That's so.
Is that juice?
Disconcerting.
Oh, yeah. That's TRT. That's fucking to be that lean.
But there is people that would get in that boxing ring and you just get your clock cleaned by Elliot Page. Yeah, but how do you go on after that?
Was that the girl from Juno that beat the shit out of me? Like, yeah, man.
Leveled you.
That is so crazy.
But it's crazy how far fucking science has come.
Dude, that's
like she was this so cute girl, and then he was like, fuck this. Let's. I want to.
Now change. It's a cute boy.
Now look at.
Oh, dude, that's nuts. I gotta say, hey, you know what, Elliot Page, you're going for it. I'm gonna call you a guy from now on. That's out of respect.
I feel like that's.
Yeah, it's hard for a chick to get an 8-pack too.
Yeah. By the way, I think that Elliot Page is 5'2", 110.
So disrespectful.
If I was in a boxing ring and I was losing just because I don't know technique, and I would have to be like, I don't care about the rules. I'm grabbing you and bringing you on.
I'm gonna bite.
I'm fucking impressed though.
If I lost, I'd walk into the ocean, and then you just live there now.
That is so crazy that this was a woman. And
isn't that crazy?
And now it's
bring up a picture when
I know what you're saying.
She. It's like what the like in Juno, like we all kind of had a crush on her, man.
100% adorable. She was an adorable gal.
But it is easier to be chiseled when you're small like that.
Yeah, fair point.
Like that's
so
some
cute,
fast
though.
twitch smallness muscles.
So cute.
Isn't that crazy?
And now that's kicking the shit out of you.
I mean, I find it very strange to me still, but you know.
Yeah, it doesn't bother. I don't give a shit. Like, do whatever. If that makes you happy, being shredded and hitting mitts, do it.
I have a theory that a lot of dude actors, when they do press and stuff like that, they basically act like a little brother on a all-girl sleepover with their sister. Like they're like, yeah, men are the worst. Like they're the little brother that got to hang out on this older sister's sleepover. Like that's how they talk.
That's fucking so true.
It's so true.
And I have no respect for those guys.
Right.
Hey, you, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're trying to impress their older sister's
So
friends.
I knew this gangster. I knew a real gangster, and he said that there was a guy
Like
in
white-
there,
like a
he was
urban gangster
real
or like mafia?
like a real
Okay.
bad motherfucker, and but a bad guy, like a real gangster. And so he there was a guy in their crew who got robbed at gunpoint and gave his money up, and like that was considered. So
you were supposed to fight to the death. Kind
he
of
came to
frowned
sit.
upon.
He came to sit.
Why would he
with them,
tell
and he
me?
goes. They found out about it. He came to sit, and he goes. You get the fuck out of here. You don't sit at this table, you bitch. It was inexcusable. Like there's that.
How many guys were stealing his money? Or it was just one, but at gunpoint?
I don't know the story. I just know that the guy told me that was the
Small guy.
story. The idea the guy said was that there are certain things if you're going to be a gangster, you're a gangster until the end.
Yeah, but I'm kind of with that guy. I'm like, I didn't want to.
Of course you're with that guy.
Man,
It was like
living by street.
$14.
So am I. We're all with that guy.
Living by street code would be the worst life imaginable.
Exhausting.
Exhausting.
Wait, I can't
It
wear
is
my
exhausting.
I can't wear my Dodgers hat. Dude, it's blue, but I like
Michael
the Dodgers.
Franchese's dad didn't give up any witnesses and did 51 years in jail. It's like, okay.
Heaven forbid.
I mean, that's the thing that the RICO.
Oh yeah,
Act and
are
all
those
that,
guys
like-
still calling you when you're in prison?
No.
No, never heard from them. Hey, you did 50 years.
Yeah, they're all dead, by the way, too,
Yeah.
in jail. It's like, no. That's what it is. It's like, well, here's the thing. You could cut a plea deal and turn on everybody, or you're going to go away for, say it with me, 65 years. How's that sound?
I'd say you
go-
say 65. Give me that piece of paper right now.
All of us would. It's like, sorry.
You want their numbers and addresses? How you want me to do it?
Yeah.
You want their Instagrams? I'll DM them
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
That's the
65
crappiest.
years, I'm out, dude.
I was saying they kind of they got like white chicks in New York to agree to street code because the women will be like, well, I don't want to call the cops when I was robbed because like it might be bad for like a black guy or something. They convinced women like to live by the street code.
These fucking idiots.
yeah. They convinced you to live by gang code.
Fuck, dude, street
They
code
get
would
robbed.
be so exhausting. Street code's cool when you're 16.
marginalized. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I
they
don't want to call
convinced
the
them like
cops.
that'd be bad news.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a Crip? You fucking idiot.
Yeah, are you in the Crips?
Yeah. If it's my son, I'm going away. Anybody else,
Oh
fuck
my
off.
god, dude.
So look, I got kids. I got a 4-year-old. I got a 2-year-old, and brushing their teeth is mandatory, especially when I find out that my kid actually had some cavities, because brushing teeth is not what kids like, but they have to do it, or they get cavities, and you don't want your 4-year-old getting their teeth drilled. That's just awful and cruel. But then you ever wonder what you put in toothpaste? You ever wonder what's in there? Like SLS, glycerin, foaming agents. It's like a chemical cocktail you're putting in your mouth twice a day. I don't know what's in there. I don't know what it does. Big Toothpaste is selling the same formula, the same toxic formula for decades. The Van Man company is changing that with their Miracle Tooth Powder. And people are ditching traditional toothpaste by the thousands. Van Man's tooth powder uses real grass-fed cattle bone hydroxyapatite. I don't know what that is, but it's the same mineral structure as your actual teeth. How about that? To remineralize and strengthen enamel naturally. Most hydroxyapatite on the market is synthetic. Van Man uses the real thing from grass-fed cattle, loaded with virtually all the minerals needed to rebuild tooth structure. Zero fluoride, zero SLS, zero foaming agents. It's completely edible, because anything you put in your mouth should be, which makes sense. Users report whiter teeth, less plaque, and you wake up without that gross film in your mouth because there are no foaming agents destroying your natural saliva production. And get this, Van Man just launched a tallow and honey body wash available in no scent, vanilla, or grapefruit. The grapefruit one is absolutely amazing. It's made with real ingredients like extra virgin olive oil, 100% grass-fed beef tallow, macadamia oil, and raw honey. No fillers, no junk. Ready to make the switch? Go to vanman.shop/fighter. Use code FIGHTER for 15% off your first order. That's vanman.shop/fighter. shop/fighter. Use code FIGHTER for 15% off your first order. Van Man, real ingredients, no exceptions.
Yeah, maybe if it was like not a crazy amount of time where you're like, I'm gonna have to face the consequences. But if you're like going to jail for life, you're like, I mean, either way, I'm over.
Dude, our boys,
and by the way, they're all lying. Like if you listen to any of those podcasts, you go it's always not them, but every second guy has snitched. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, our boy
Eventually
Stevie
they do.
Blue Eyes.
They're all liars.
Our boy Stevie Blue Eyes, he got caught by the feds. He was running. He was big time drug trafficking.
Pushing weight,
they said to him, he was young. He was like 22 or they're like, dude, listen. Obviously, you have your whole life ahead of you. Just tell us who you're doing this with. We don't want you. We want you. And Steve was like, I'm not doing it. And the guy goes, bro, I like you. You're a cool guy. Please, I'm begging you. The FBI guy was like, he's like, I'm not doing it. When he got to Fort Dix and they found out that he didn't turn, they threw a party for him.
You're gonna have a better jail experience.
Yeah, they were like, holy shit. But he did 6 years.
But if you ask him,
6 is
but if you ask
that's
him
light
about
work.
it, yeah. That's a short stint.
I think
No,
without
but you ask him and he'll be like, I never heard from those guys again.
Yeah.
No, he did. He did.
No.
He did. No, he heard.
You're like, thanks, man.
6 years is it?
No,
I
he
mean,
did. He got
listen,
rewarded
I
for
wouldn't rat out my boys for 6 years if I'm in a life of crime, but it's not. You're saying we're talking about like going to jail, but there's more what you're saying. You're like, I have to die for streak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
No.
You know, the disrespect culture. I'm not that like someone, you know, steps on your shoe, whatever, bumps you, looks at your girl the wrong way, like that sort of I have to fight disrespect culture.
Well, like,
But even like think about it, like in South Central now, it's a little different. But it's like, wait. So if we're in a gang, right? Like we're the Bloods, those are the Crips, and they're like, damn, those dudes are on our territory. They're off 17th Street. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
like,
you have to go.
Yeah, we got to go shoot all of them. Like,
Fuck, dude.
Because, well, we don't own the street. They don't own the street. Like, yeah, I know, man, but them the rules. And you're like, really? Yeah. Go shoot
The
them.
famous stories, if you ever read, they're heartbreaking. But World War I, when somebody would get like shell shocked, or they wouldn't charge, something would happen, or they wouldn't charge to the next hole. So they'd blow a whistle, and you would run. And they'd mow everybody down with machine guns, but some of the guys would get over and bayonet and kill everything. And some guys just wouldn't. They'd stay in their foxhole.
They're too
Sometimes
scared.
you get knocked out, too scared, shell-shocked, whatever. And the stories of the commanding officer would then come to the kid, could be 18, 19, and he was probably 21, 22, and he would explain to him the code. This was British, this was, German, whatever. It explained the code, explain what the rules were, shake his hand, and typically the soldier would be like, I understand, sir, and go and get shot and just like die like a soldier. It's like, fuck, dude.
Well, I guess, good for the
no
government
thanks.
that they've convinced you.
Yeah, no thanks.
Crazy.
Or how about in, I think it was Germans or French soldiers, they're in Russia at the time. It was German soldiers. They're in Russia, and in Russia, like around October, the temperature can just drop without warning. And they were there, and they were kind of dressed for fall. And one night, the Russian Winter, they called him General Winter, said, I'm going to dip a little bit. I'm going to bring you guys down. And it crashed. It became one of those Russian nights, and it fell to like 20 below. And 12,000 German soldiers, 12,000 died of froze to death in one
Nightmare.
night.
Yeah, you don't have kids, but can you imagine? Now that we know more about like wars and how it's a business and all the shady dealings and stuff, like can you imagine having an 18-year-old son now and he's like, Dad, I'm gonna go fight for your freedom. I'm going to Iran. I'm like,
Yeah.
who told you that?
Yeah.
No, I'm good, dude. No, you're not. No, you don't need to do that, dude.
That happens in,
Well,
I guess,
it's your
you're in
son.
Texas. You know people that but in New York, I don't think you know a ton of guys that are signing up to go to war.
No,
I respect the shit out of
More of a musical
anybody
theater
who
town.
goes.
I respect
We have a
it.
voluntary army now, and I respect the shit out of anybody who's obviously
But if
in
they
their
did
family.
a draft, like if you look at some of these like 16, 17, 18-year-olds, like, oh, we're cooked, dude. Those kids have been playing video games, eating fucking Cheetos.
You know what though? Sometimes
life.
I wish we had a draft for most of our youth so they could just have 2 years of reality training, get in better shape,
hardship,
learn teamwork, learn the discipline of the
You
military.
can do that without the army. You have to get drafted to go to our fitness camp.
Probably not the same.
that'd be
Probably
cool.
not the same thing, but yeah.
Sure.
There's something about having to go and be in the Marines, in the Army. That'll change.
Having a regiment,
That'll change your DNA. Especially if you've been a bitch your whole life in front of a video.
It would make
game.
things better on the internet.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, what about people that weren't a bitch their whole life though? That's
it's like, why am I doing
They
this?
do better. They do better.
Yeah, they'd exceed.
They do better.
I don't know if I would. I think if I was forced, I think there would be 2 years. I don't think I'd ever submit to it, if that makes sense. Because what you're saying requires that at some point you were like, I did submit to this experience.
Yeah.
And I think that in my mind, I would always be like, okay,
Yeah.
now I got to run 15 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
wonder
there's that.
sometimes too. It's like also now with technology and drones and stuff. How much are we actually going to be needing real human beings on the
Well,
ground?
especially if your son's like a smart kid and they're like, yeah, we need you to grab that gun and go running out. I'm like, what? But there's like 60,000 drones over there, dude. Why don't they do it? And I'll stay here.
Kind of what's happening.
Like they're kind of, yeah.
I think the only thing that there's two parts that would be good. One is like for some people, it is a good deal where you get paid okay, you can give school. Like it is just an okay deal for some people. And for two, you are kind of hanging with the boys.
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'll meet army dudes and I played in bands. And so like you spend time in locker rooms.
Yeah.
Like there is a culture that's fun. And
It's
the
cool.
army is kind of like the other. I've talked to, I
There's
remember
also a discipline to it. Like it's good for you. It's for the most part. I think
that part I'm out on.
But to your point, there's also a community, like
Yes,
with the
it's
boys.
kinda fun.
Yeah, like we're all going through the same shit. We don't want to be here.
I remember I talked to some, like in music, there's a little bit of like dudes that are like 25 or like over the hill. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
And there is also that in sports where there's a guy that's like retired at 31. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? When did you retire?
I was like 26, 27.
Yeah, it's like young as
Yeah.
fuck. And Army
Yeah.
has it a bit too, right?
Yeah.
Where it's
you
like,
also,
and then
you also
you
I
miss,
think it also
that's the part you miss.
It humbles you too. It humbles you because if you think I always say, if you think you're a tough guy or you think you're this, that, and the other thing, you go into a war zone. Like I did that USO tour and I was like, Jesus, there's some tough people, man. Different, a different thing going on. Too.
You can
It's
get
life and
humbled
death.
by life, you know, by real life enough without
You could.
being yelled at in a ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Well,
there's a lot of.
bullets
I think there's a
flying
lot. I
overhead,
think you
you
gain
could.
a lot. I think you gain a lot. I think a lot of.
You think
people,
everyone would gain from it?
A lot of people, like a lot of people, are
Yeah.
very happy
I think
they
the
did
majority would.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It changes you. It
It would
does.
just make, I feel like it'd make our nation tougher and you'd have a little more pride.
I think our
you know, in
foreign
America,
policy would be
where you're not
different,
going to
too.
be like bickering over pronouns or, you know.
Yeah, I got to be honest. It wouldn't. I would be a draft dodger. So, regardless,
You're already from Canada, bro.
regardless of to what extent.
I'm sure it's great, but I'm
Be more of a musician and a YouTuber right now.
I'm more of a YouTuber.
You're actually super
There's
talented.
zero chance.
I'll talk about it on
You're
YouTube.
super,
so
you're
many-
super talented, dude.
Thank you, but
You
there's
really are.
so many steps before getting to that trench where I'm out. There's
I'm
no
colorblind.
scenario.
I have flat feet.
I got an idea. I'll shoot like content while we're in the ditch, man. I'll like edit it together,
Dude,
back at the bump.
in World War I,
Worst
guys
case.
used to light a cigarette and hold their hand up to get a shot. They would get their fucking hand blown off so they
Just
could
to
get the
get out,
fuck out.
yeah.
Because the stench. The people don't realize, like when you were in that trench warfare in World War I, the biggest thing is they couldn't find water because they couldn't get supplies to the front line, and you could smell the front line from 5 miles away.
But those days are over, right? Like the World War I, World War II days.
They're not
like being in
over
the
because
trenches.
that's what's going on in Ukraine right now, and it's fucking crazy.
They're doing hand-to-hand, man-to-man
Yes,
combat.
dude, and they're stuck in those trenches, and you know when somebody dies.
All that money, they could maybe afford some water bottles.
Well, in World War I,
My
the problem was
taxes are
people would be
funding it,
you'd be
though.
in a trench. It was a
Maybe some
mud trench,
Dasani wouldn't.
and
be
it would
crazy.
start raining, and then all the dead bodies that were there, and then you were shitting. So you were in a sewer of dead bodies and shit. It was a great time. It was
a
a great
tough
time.
gig.
It's a tough gig, and you couldn't get water. Couldn't get
Yeah,
water.
terrible gig. I mean, I also wouldn't want to do construction, so
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no.
let alone be in the ditch.
Yeah, no.
Fuck, dude. It was bad.
But in where certain parts of the world you have to do 2 years, right? Like Korea, Chin, right? Korea,
Israel. Korea. There are most countries.
So, Chin, are you
the mandatory draft?
A draft dodger? Because you came.
He's
here.
American citizen.
You know, my parents, the main reason why they came to America was because they had two boys. My dad served as a Marine there.
Your dad was a Marine?
Yeah, Rock Marine.
That's a big deal.
And he had to stay longer.
Korean Marines are bad motherfuckers.
What were
the
you
Tiger
gonna say,
Marines.
So he did the Marines because it's going to be harder, but it was a shorter time.
Yeah.
But there was a threat from North Korea when you did it. So yeah, he had to stay longer and suffered a lot. So then my mom knew about all that stuff, and they're like, "We're going.
We don't want you guys
we're
dealing
not
with
gonna
it.
deal with it.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go to Dallas.
The
They're
Korean
looking after their
Marines.
babies, you know. It's just,
Oh, dude, I 1,000% get it.
yeah. But I'll look at the countries that have.
Yeah, because Israel, they have to serve. Korea,
Women
Japan.
and men in Israel serve.
Women and
Same
men.
amount of time. Same.
But you can probably be like, I'm the computer guy. Like there's probably ways around it.
Holy shit! Over 80 countries currently have a
makes
mandate.
sense.
Brazil, Mexico.
Singapore. Switzerland, of course.
See, I like
Wait,
Mexico.
every man in Mexico has to do 12 months in the army?
Or cartel. You pick.
There's ways around it.
There's ways around it. I feel like you're like, I'll do the cartel. Seems a lot more fun. I like Mexico. 12 months. 1 year, boys. 12 months. Nothing
he
crazy.
likes that, yeah.
1 year's cool.
Make some friends.
Yeah, get some friends. Get some
Lose the gut.
Yeah, get some insight. Do some pull-ups, a few push-ups.
Yep.
Well, that's I don't know if you know my weight loss plan is. That's more, I think of, I go, you put on a pound every month, and then once a year you lose 12 pounds in the month.
That's brilliant, dude. That's fucking.
You do that forever.
Yeah, forever.
Greece and Turkey.
It's one bad month.
One bad month.
But a lot of the guys I know who've done this, like, it was an incredible experience. They're hanging with their boys. If you're not going to war,
The hanging with the boys
and then
part,
you're
I
just
get.
like, you're like, you make lifelong friends.
Oh, I feel like I would have thrived in the military,
Yeah, you
man.
would've.
That is my cup
You
of
would've.
tea.
Yeah, you were killing
You
machine.
100%
so
would.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't get cold, injured. You can carry a lot of shit. You're just
Yeah,
tougher
do
than
well.
everybody.
I'd be a fun guy, like off duty, but I think people would get sick of me once I'm in the trenches. Once
We're all cold, dude. Be fucking cool.
yeah, and there'd be
Wait,
like
what? We're all what?
We're all cold. Quit fucking bringing it up every 2 minutes.
there'd be a few guys that would have enough of my shit.
Dude, I'm such a pussy. I get
You die by
cold.
friendly fire.
I'm good with heat, not cold. You can handle it cold.
Yeah, I like it all.
Boys, forgot my gun.
I'll tell you, I'll catch up. I'm gonna circle back around.
Yeah.
How do you do with little sleep? I guess you'd be
Fine.
fine. You'd figure it out.
Yeah. No, I'm good. All that
tough
shit.
as fuck.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. You're weirdly tough.
Yeah, I'm good with all that, man.
Well, the main thing for you is you could carry 100 pounds on your back with no
Yeah.
problem. 100 pounds on my back
And
is
I like
a
to
lot.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the army, from the Canadian people I know, it's like what they mostly did was just go train like they would train other armies.
Yeah.
But like poorly. like you were just like, I spent 3 years training the Afghanistan guys, and then you just watch them all just go get murked, and then you go, all right, we tried.
Oh man, we should have done a couple more.
You unsuccessfully train other
They're
armies.
just getting destroyed from your shitty coaching.
Shitty coach.
My bad, fellas. I should have. I told you, duck. No.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the phrase "headphone dodgers"? Just because we're saying draft dodgers, they in London, and I think it's a few other places, but they people that don't wear headphones on the subway or like the trains and stuff like that, like they want to watch stuff on their phone. You know, on the plane, someone will do
Yeah.
that. But they like have laws now where you'll get a ticket, but they call it headphone dodgers,
It's hilarious.
which just sounds like a racist term. It's like a bit of a headphone dodger.
Super.
Yeah, it's funny. They
super
keep
funny.
like really like having new laws about like now it's another thing for headphone dodgers. Like 100 tickets have been given out to headphone dodgers.
Headphone dodgers.
Such a funny term.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me on that though.
No,
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
it's not. We're lucky.
For the masses,
we didn't have
be
to go
good.
through.
I train reluctantly. Like I do. I feel like I'm in shape because intellectually I know that it's good to be in shape.
Yeah.
And it's better for my brain, and you don't want to be fat, and there's a million reasons you have more energy. And I run 4 times a week, and every single one ever has been reluctant.
Yeah.
I've never once not hated it.
Yep.
In my entire life.
And you run like long distance?
I mean, depends who you ask.
Yeah.
I run 25 minutes, maybe like 20, 25
that's
minutes.
good.
Not
20,
long.
20
That's
minutes
good,
of
though.
intense.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not intense. No one said intense.
I've been
Yeah,
working
take
out.
it
I've
easy
been
on
working out
intensity.
like a
It's
fuck.
just, it's 25 minutes consistent running though.
Yeah, I'm running slow.
Yeah.
I see girls are passing me on the trail.
Yeah.
As I get older, like almost 60, I'm a believer in fucking going crazy in the gym now. Like I'll do it. I'll work out for an hour, but
You
it's
probably
a motherfucker.
like it more if you can.
I like being in better shape than most people who are younger than me.
Do you listen to like
Makes me
metal
feel
music
good.
and just go in?
No, I go to this archetype boxing. We'll do like a 20-minute CrossFit, like EMOM thing, and then we wrestle or we box and stuff. But if you're like really wrestling at my age, it's not, most people say it's crazy, but if you can get to a point where you're in shape and you feel good,
For sure.
it makes you feel strong.
Plus, if you can knock it all out in an hour, that's the move.
An hour. I'm not doing, look, 20
I
minutes.
promise you I can knock mine out in an hour.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
Half hour of wrestling is
I'm in the
plenty.
gym for 30 minutes, man.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
Get in and out.
Yeah,
In
I'm not rolling for, I'm an adult, so I'll do some.
I wish I could be there where I'm like, I like this. Sometimes
But also like for me,
Sometimes I do.
like
Sometimes, yeah.
20 minutes, 30 minutes is how you stay from being injured too. Like if you get to a certain age, like you get more delicate.
But at
when
your
you're my
age, you got to like warm up and shit.
Fuck yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do.
You
and
warming
also,
up?
And also,
Yeah,
don't be
I don't
doing
warm
like
up.
when you told me. Remember when I was doing Olympic lifting?
Yeah.
And you were like, "Listen, dude,
Complete
one
waste of
mistake
time.
is fucking really
Yeah.
bad idea.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful with
yeah,
that.
you tear a shoulder and you're like, this is me for the next 7 years.
Yeah, I was talking to Phil Heath, 7-time Mr. Olympia. He said,
I watched his doc.
I don't lift a lot of like heavy weight, dude. That's how you get injured. You do like 12 to 15.
Yeah, I lifted
you get
with
in
Phil,
shape.
and I was surprised how light he was
Yeah.
going.
What?
Well, you go pretty heavy.
Yeah, I like going heavy.
But I like going like to 8 reps where I'm to failure. That I feel good when I do that. Like, but not every time.
Oh, you mean he's not doing like 2 or 3? But bodybuilding's different, right?
It was
Isn't-
different.
Just fucking wrestling, like just grabbing another dude.
Gay.
is motherfucking- It's gay. It's gay exercise.
Super gay.
It's gay exercise. But like,
I'm a
it's-
racket sport guy.
Whenever Brian tells me he does that wrestling, you ever seen that? You ever seen that Foxcatcher?
yeah.
You
think of
realize
that
like
guy?
the coach from Foxcatcher?
I'm picturing
Like he's going with like the world class guys, and he's just like they're doing his
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You know, and they're like, "Very good, get my back." And Brian's like,
yeah.
Steve Carell,
like with a nose,
with the nose,
bad hair.
Yeah, paying
What's
for
the
it.
old guy doing in
Paying
there?
for it.
Why is the old guy? in there?
Oh yeah, dude, you're getting way better.
And then
There's
feeling
Callen.
feeling good about myself, like
Yeah.
geez.
That's great. Yeah.
You felt like you had a good workout in, and then they get back to the locker room like, Jesus Christ,
God, that was
old
he
guy.
was so creepy in that.
I'm picturing the scene
That
in
is
Eastern
basically me.
Promises.
Yeah, by the way, you may as well. It's both.
where you're coming into the dressing
That's
room
me
and
though,
you're-
right there. That's me.
Dude, and then
Just having a pose.
Then he did a competition and paid the guy to take a fall. You know what? This is real. He did a competition and paid the guy.
I'm sure. It's so weird.
That movie's
Those guys
fucking
are just
great.
so
What a
creepy.
piece of shit.
Hey, Mark Zuckerberg's actually competing. I respect that. He's actually getting out there. and
Speaking of
competing.
wiggers,
You got a J curl and a chain and you put it on TRT. He's
Dude,
like,
I love
I'm
him.
cool now.
He looks great.
And I like
Zuck-
everyone's like, yeah, he's cool.
the funniest transformation.
Dude, his transformation is bigger than fucking Elliot Page's, man. It's crazy. And I just want to know, his marketing team was like, listen, Mark, we gotta switch this shit.
Yeah.
What's that? This is testosterone. And what's that? That's a white shirt. And what's that? That's a chain from Jackson's. And then we want you to curl your hair. and
He
grow it
used to
out.
be doing the like IBM start me up, and now he comes in. He's like, "Yo, it's good, fam." Like what?
What's popping, y'all?
Yeah.
What's poppin'?
Starts every interview with "What's poppin'."
Dude, I love
What's-
these
look at
wearing
him.
that.
What's
What is
poppin',
that?
man?
What is
It's
that chain
incredible.
anyway?
He's got an OVO necklace on.
Yeah.
He looks great though. Like,
Brian's the opposite. He's like actually pretty cool.
I can't
yeah,
stand
look
that
at him.
fucking
Look
guy.
at him. Oh,
shoot.
see that?
Oh, nice.
What does that say? What is this?
There we go.
Who is that?
That's Zuckerberg.
The Zuck's algorithm.
Is that his wife?
That's Zuck's wife.
Unfortunately, that's my algorithm.
Nice.
bless
Dude,
Is
the
he
algorithm
talking
right
about it?
now.
Just Koreans with flat asses.
The algorithm right now is like a like your shitty friend at work. It's like, yo, you see that? Like
Yeah,
that's
man.
all. It only sends you.
You're like, it's Monday morning. Why
Bill.
would I want to watch a beheading?
Nah, you.
Algorithm's like, nah, you like it. You know what's up, bud.
Come on.
The prayer that I
Oh, is
say
he
to my
talking about his
daughters every night
necklaces
when I
here?
put them
Yeah,
in
yeah.
bed. I'm a Jewish prayer called, oh, wow.
Misha Bert.
Is he Jewish?
Yes.
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg's very Jewish. Very Jewish.
Heavy on the Jew, yeah.
I've never, yeah. Very
I just
smart.
do not fuck with that guy.
Very smart man.
That's a smart move to be like, no, this is religious. I'm not trying to be a hype beast.
They're like, who gave you that chain? 2 chains. But listen,
He's brilliant.
it's religious.
Have you guys heard Zuck's Cypher?
No, what is that?
He released a Cypher rap track.
Fuck, dude.
It's not real though, right?
No, of course not.
Okay, I was like, what the?
But yeah, he makes me laugh. The like Bezos is another funny one where just like 55 becoming like a Miami yacht guy.
Yeah.
Just going from like a bald nerd to Miami yacht guy in your 50s is, I don't know, it's great.
And then Elon's just like, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay fat.
Oh, if you watch old Elon, he is a bit of.
I mean, his hair was fucked.
yeah. He plugged it up.
Yeah, he plugged it up. His
But
hair
not the same way,
His
yeah.
hair was atrocious. He looked like a nerd. So he classed up a little bit when he became a trillionaire.
Look at him.
But he still believes it's cool to be a nerd a little bit.
He's still
Yeah.
keeping it nerdy. Like, you know, he's still like,
that's
I'm
a good hair
trillionaire.
transplant.
Fuck
though.
off.
I got to get to his doctor in a hurry. Wow.
Trillionaire.
But every single one of them almost has done a transformation.
Yes.
I mean, and by the way, fair enough if you're worth billions of dollars and you're just like still rocking, if you're still flabby and bald, like they solved this, pal.
He's awesome.
I can go both ways though, because then the other way you go, hey, you don't have to do shit.
That's my thing. But my other thing, like with Elon, with Zuckerberg, with Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is not as much as Elon and Zuckerberg. But
Bring
it's
up
like,
Bezos.
why do you guys want to be famous? Just be
Couldn't
the
agree more,
fucking
yeah.
I don't think they have a
rich
choice.
guy.
I don't think they have a choice though.
Elon does.
No,
Elon's thing.
you
Like
don't think
if
they
I
wanna
have
be
his
famous?
money, I ain't going on any podcast. Do what?
Yeah, why are you a podcaster?
I
now?
know, but
Do what?
what I'm saying is this: like maybe in a way you have that much money and you realize you have to take a stand to make a difference. Like how would you? Like if you had that much money, you can make such a difference.
How much difference did his wife make? She spent $80 gazillion in
Yeah.
a year and a half.
But you know what I'm saying though? You have all this money and you're like, I got to do something with this. What am I going to do if I don't? Right? It's like
But that doesn't explain why he needs to be famous.
Yeah, that doesn't explain.
I think
you
you
can
become-
do that and not be famous.
I think fame comes to you regardless if you're the richest man in the world.
That is for
It's
sure true, but
impossible.
he's doing a wedding with actors that's
Correct.
like, he's doing like press junkets in his normal life.
Yes.
That's probably so fun too, though. Like he's finally the cool kid at the party. I've
Yeah.
seen
Well,
the
there you go.
parties in
There you go.
Hollywood.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. But that's not making
Yeah,
a difference
that's
in the
true.
world.
Like, I've been to
like
parties
if I have
in
like
Hollywood
$1
where he
billion, there's no Instagram posting.
Yeah.
You know, there's
I don't
what?
have an Instagram.
Yeah, what? I don't have a phone.
I mean, Zuck's got to have an Instagram, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a party in Malibu and he was there, and but there were other people like Leo DiCaprio and Jamie Foxx.
course.
But he was there, and
Of
he was
course.
part of the scenery.
And why would he be there if he didn't want to be in the
Because
mix?
he's a man of a certain age. It's fun. There are girls everywhere. He's living his best life. Yeah, it's fun to kind of be like, I'm gonna go to this party and have everybody try to get down my pants.
I'll tell you what, though, in my opinion, it's more fun to be the billionaire that can just walk around normally. Like that's maybe the funnest guy to be.
Facts.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, where no one's like trying to murder you, no one's trying to kidnap your kids.
But also
You can
he
do
has- also-
like Bezos. The more you do that, the more you can't do anything.
No, you gotta have security 24/7.
It's also a little strange to have 14 kids that you obviously can never see because
Elon?
it's physics. You don't have time in a day. Like that's 14 kids that probably. How often does he really see?
Half of them probably don't even live in the same state.
Yeah.
No. Listen, I like certain things Elon does. Terrible father. I mean,
Yeah.
terrible. He thinks what it is. Terrible. Dad.
I think that's very
Awful.
dad, eh?
Him and Nick Cannon are like 1 and 2. It's like
I'm right with you. Like I don't get it. I feel bad for the kids, but he's also a visionary and he's amazing. And
well, his thing, the way he validates in his head, he's like, well, people are having less kids, so we need more kids
Yeah.
on this earth.
I think that came around Kid 8 where he started developing. Actually, it's smart.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'll just fuck a bunch of bitches, and
But
if they get pregnant,
he's-
but I
don't
need
you think,
help.
like-
strange guy, man.
But don't you think like
He's autistic.
he came up with the like post talk,
Yes.
Like at Kid 8, he was like, I'm actually saving the world's what I'm doing.
He's like, no, this is actually a good thing.
I'm not a deadbeat dad.
But
I'm
he
saving
probably
the
came up
world.
with the concept when baby mom was like, I'm pregnant. He's like, Jesus Christ, that's 9 this year.
I'm a hero.
Listen, it's actually a good thing.
I think so.
And that's how he validates it.
He's got 14 kids.
I'll check.
And some of them you don't even know about.
Like, do you think he was saying I'm saving the world at Kid 2, or did that come at Kid 7?
Past 6 is when he was like, I got to figure something out here. You know?
Man.
And
it's
then Nick Cannon's like, yeah, I'm with him.
yeah.
14 Republican.
I'm not like a deadbeat. I'm a hero.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm basically Batman.
Yeah, I think I
If you
feel
have
like
9 baby mamas, it's called saving the world.
Yeah, what are you, piece of shit? Have more. You're like, okay, I guess this makes sense.
yeah, I feel like in
And
a
every
way
deadbeat dad's like, yeah, look at Elon.
he should have had a big farm and everybody live on the farm and work the farm and have tutors.
That's what you'd want?
Yeah, I'd have all my
Just
kids
bored
living
as
on a
fuck.
farm with me. They'd have to work on a farm, do sport. I'd have everything there.
Imagine
And they'd
telling
all-
your billionaire kid they have to work on a farm, though.
Yeah, it's good for
Wait, Dad, why am I milking this cow?
Yeah, I'd be like, you're waking up in the morning. It's going to be that's your life.
Yeah,
You're
but
gonna-
Brian, you're going to have to do it.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it. You got to set the example. Those kids ain't gonna do it
I'll set
unless
the
you're
example.
doing
I'll set the example.
You
I'll
ain't
tend to
waking
my
up and
Jersey
doing it.
cows.
You ain't doing it.
I'm tending my
You sure
Jersey,
as fuck ain't doing
my
it.
miniature Jersey cows.
Hey, Dad. Yeah. So on Monday you told us 8 a.m. and you slept into 10. So
Okay, well, I had sets the night before.
Right, I get that. So tomorrow, like, yep, tomorrow we're gonna do it,
Tomorrow
and then
we're
tomorrow.
100%
All right, Dad.
tomorrow.
Again, you said 8 a.m. and you slept into 11.
By the way, when you're a farmer, you know it's 4 a.m.
oh yeah, yeah.
Now that's
I'm the one that told you that.
way too fucking
Yeah, yeah.
early.
You think you could be a farm guy, like off the grid dude?
Ask Brennan.
Could he?
All his animals would die. No, you forget it.
4 a.m.
All of them would die.
But I love
it'd be
those
fun for the
cows.
first month because all the animals are like, oh,
Look how
this is
cute
pretty
they
cool.
are.
And then he forgets about them. He's like, fuck, chickens need water? Since when?
But look how cute they are.
Yeah, Brian, you're a bit of like a Hollywood guy. That's like a that would be like you could do a vacation on.
But I don't want to be, Brian. I want to be that guy. I want to be the farmer
Right.
with rough hands.
You see yourself as like I could be the off
Yeah,
the grid
mud on
guy.
my boots.
And then once it comes, like 3 months in, he's like, fuck this.
I feel like that on tour sometimes, even when I'm in like, small cities, or maybe not cities, but like cities that don't feel like cities.
Yeah.
But you're there after like a week. I'm just like, the day one, I'm like, I could do this. Day three, I'm like, what are we doing here?
Same
Dude, I was in
coffee shop.
Indiana, in
What the
central
fuck?
Indiana.
It's
and
the
then
only one in town?
Yeah.
It gets so cold. You get those cowboys out there on horseback in like when it's 20 below, trying to herd the cattle together. Fucking no.
No, thank you.
I don't even like being a director. It's too much work.
Yeah.
I have to work out the shot list. You want me to be out there at 4 a.m. tending to my cattle?
It was so
Sounds like
sick.
mine
to-
didn't like work.
Yeah, that might be true too.
Like when you were directing, he was all excited that he got the gig, right? And then the week goes by, I go, dude, I check in. I'm like, how is he? Like, dude, it's so much work.
Once
I'm
you
like,
have homework.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But we
It's like
got
you
a
get
good product.
assigned as the starting quarterback. Oh, dude, I can fucking play all the time now. You're like,
Yeah, everybody's
yeah, bud. That's what the fuck we do.
But I said the same thing about being an actor. On the set,
Yeah, getting used to
16-hour
like the
days, you're
work,
like,
man.
fuck, bro.
I'll tell you, I've said to most people when you hear like a celebrity or something, and you heard stories where they were a dick, and you're like. I think most people, you can go through life without being a dick.
Yeah.
Directing is like on a hectic thing is one of the only things where they go, this guy was yelling and screaming at everyone. And I'm like, I get it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like being a
maybe
head
like a coach. Yeah. I
Like
was
head
just going to say,
coach.
there's certain things
He
where I
yelled
get
at me. I'm like, that might have been week 4 and 2 days in camp. It's 100 degrees.
It was the
out.
only way to get what
You
I
guys
wanted.
keep fucking up. Yeah, you probably was like, hey,
I
motherfucker.
There was
know
no other way.
and I know what I want. So, and I know exactly what I want. So if you guys are doing a
Well, you weren't
scene-
yelling and screaming.
No,
but this is
I
only
wasn't.
4
But I'm
days.
saying that I'm gonna be, if I'm not getting what I want, I'm gonna figure out, like, and I'm getting resistance. That's probably where I'm gonna get a little bit.
I can especially understand with like established directors. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if what's his name? Sheridan, who's directed all those fucking TV shows and movies and stuff, and he's hit after hit, and people keep giving like feedback. He's like, all right, motherfuckers. This is how we're doing it.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Get in line, dude.
You know, it's that way?
And then they go off and they're like,
The sun's going down. We have 4 minutes.
correct. And he's
Yeah.
like, we got to get going.
You know,
Hey,
Is
you put the. Can you,
Yeah.
like you have
Yeah,
to.
you
And then
know,
that guy does an interview.
Chuck Lorre does that. If the network gives him notes, because he's been so successful,
crushing it.
he's like,
What's he do?
look up Chuck
cowboy
Lorre's
shows, right?
He did 2.5 Men. He did,
Oh, never mind. I was
he's
thinking of
made
the cowboy guy.
billions.
That was Sheridan. So he does-
Sheridan, I was
he
thinking,
does,
sorry.
Chuck Lorre's done
Landman,
all those shows.
Yellowstone.
Laurie's. I remember he was in the fight with.
Look at all the shows he's done. Like he's
Oh, Big Bang Theory, 2.5 Men. He's crushing it. Young Sheldon,
yeah,
huge.
everything.
All right, he had some misses.
Yeah,
okay.
Dharma and Greg. Everything.
He had those 2 hits though. We'll give him that.
Yeah, no, 4 hits. 4 hits.
Roseanne, he
Yeah.
did fucking.
Yeah, monster.
Roseanne's a monster.
Grace Under Fire, monster hit.
Sybil's
monster
huge.
hit. Monster.
sitcom king.
Grace Under Fire, huge. Oh,
Monster.
he's had big boys.
Monster. The most successful
Yeah,
TV guy on the
huge,
planet.
huge.
And the network with some dude from the network who's never written a story in his life would be like, I think such and such, and Chuck Lorre would be like,
That's like telling Nick Saban, like, hey, with your defense, he's like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about? What note are you giving
yeah,
me?
get out of here.
Yeah, good God, he has some big boys.
Oh yeah. Ran for 12 seasons. Highest rated sitcom in America.
But again, you
for
won't see him at like fucking red carpets and trying to be famous and all this shit. The dude's set. He's like, I'm good.
Do you remember- He was the guy that was in the fight with Charlie Sheen. If you remember.
Yeah, and you know who won
Yeah.
that fight? Chuck Lorre.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen's an a-hole.
Well, he's probably under the influence too at the time.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, it can be a hectic situation but most people, it was, you didn't need to yell at people.
They're good now.
Didn't the homeboy get in trouble? He was Batman, but he was on set for something. Remember, they got video. He was.
There's a lot of those hot mic situations.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
But then when you hear why,
Yeah.
like the guy was just being an idiot. And he kept walking through a scene like several times before that. And then someone was like, oh, he's about to blow. And then they filmed that one thing. And then, obviously Christian Bale's not going to defend himself. So he just gets annihilated online. And then you hear from the other people on the set where like, well, actually, that fucking guy kept walking through that. He got yelled at several times.
You never
and finally,
do that.
Christian Bale was like, yo, motherfucker. Like, this is the 7th take. I got to cry.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? People are like, oh, Christian Bale's such a dick. He's like, all right, whatever.
No, he's not. That's a major problem. Some assholes walk in like, what are you doing?
And what did Mel Gibson's wife do while we're on the topic?
Yeah.
Like, there's two sides to every story.
Well, while we're on the topic, although you might not want to use the N word a whole bunch.
Sugar tits.
We don't know what she did.
He was
Sugar
a little drunk.
tits.
He was a little drunk. Yeah, man.
Mel Gibson's back, though, yeah?
Yeah, he's back. He's back. So is Armie Hammer.
He
Kevin
might have.
Spacey. Kevin
It's
Spacey's
possible
working.
Mel Gibson wouldn't have made as much money as he made had he not, kind of got kicked out.
that time out?
And been forced to do his own thing.
Yeah.
No, he had to take a 10-year timeout.
You think he would have made Passion of the Christ money?
Passion of Christ was before he had his craziness, though.
Is that true?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
It is.
No, because then he came out with Apocalypto.
No. So
We went over this
when
thing.
when Passion of the Christ, then it went Apocalypto, and it was after Apocalypto that he went nuts. You'll see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know.
At Marathon gas stations, every stop is the start of fun. Like the awesome fuel savings you can get with Marathon Rewards. Join Marathon Rewards today. Start earning rewards on every gallon of gas. You can redeem rewards at any time, saving up to $1 per gallon. And don't forget, Marathon stations are packed with all the conveniences you need to stock up and live life on the go. Marathon, where fun runs on full. Available at participating Marathon locations. Terms and conditions apply. See marathonrewards.com for details.
Hello, and welcome to Pluto Phone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see, just stream it for free on Pluto TV, where all your blockbuster favorites are landing all summer long. Catch Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Fantastic.
Men in Black, 1 through 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mean Girls.
Shut up.
Titanic.
I'm the king of the world.
And so much more. For showtimes, press nothing. They're free 24/7.
That is so fat.
On Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Yes and no.
What?
So yeah.
AI says we're both right?
No, just so you know, the Passion of the Christ faced a huge amount of backlash because it made the Jews look really bad. And it was full of anti-Semitic, sort of like the Jews had giant prosthetic noses. You ever remember that? I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't think I watched
And when
it.
they threw the shekels, it was like, So he really.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
so
isn't he doing part 2?
yeah, so that, by the way, that became, so in the film's release was 2004. He had his craziness in 2006 where he railed against the Jews. And that was like, boom. And that was after.
But then look at what he made after that.
He had done Apocalypto after
Big
that.
Boys.
Yeah, he did Apocalypto. And Apocalypto is an amazing movie.
Oh my God, that's a great movie.
Amazing movie. But
Mel-
he
Mel
thought
Gibson
that they
could
fucked it
fucking
up
direct.
because they shot it digitally. Remember? It was the first movie to be shot digitally on that scale.
That's right.
And he blamed some people. Mm-hmm. And he blamed some people. And so he got drunk and he got pulled over.
He got pulled over and called
by
it
a
sugar
Jewish cock
tits.
and said, no, that was when he said the Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world and all that stuff. He went crazy. And
That's also when he called her sugar tits.
He was sort of ahead of his time because that would have been
Sugar
possible.
I thought it was the
Bubba,
same
Sugar
rant.
Tits was no. I'm glad you
Sugar
said it.
Tits is a
Sugar
great
Tits
line.
Sugar Tits was later when he got drunk again with that Russian girlfriend.
No,
He
Sugar
says-
Tits was to the cop.
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah,
but it was a
he
guy.
called her. No,
It was a guy.
it was a girl. He called the girl Sugar
Hold on,
Tits.
I think it's a guy. Watch this.
Hold on. So you want to look up sugar tits?
Yeah, I think it was a guy.
Here's type in sugar tits if you don't mind.
I think it was a guy.
Type in Sugar Tits for me. You can't be calling dude Sugar Tits unless it's a fat guy. Then that's even funnier.
Police
Yeah,
Sergeant
female.
Sugar Tits during his infamous. But
Yeah.
Police Sergeant
In
wasn't
Malibu.
Wasn't the police sergeant a male though?
No,
It says female.
No.
female police
'Cause that's
sergeant.
fantastic.
Sugar tits is
Call somebody sugar
hilarious.
tits is fantastic.
What's up, sugar tits? Like, all right,
Super
dude. Super funny.
I hope it's a guy.
Such an old school thing too.
call a female. I'm sorry. Call a female police
we can say
sergeant.
that,
You're
bro.
right.
Like no young kids calling somebody sugar tits.
And they knew. They were like, "Oh God, Mel Gibson's drunk again." Apparently, they pulled him over a couple times.
Yeah, right off Malibu.
I think that of the top like DUI arrests, Timberlake had a good one.
Timberlake.
Tiger Woods probably the GOAT right now.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
just had another one too. Tiger Woods keeps fucking up.
Well, I think he's probably got a drug issue, doesn't he? Painkiller issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
the-
from his knees and back. There's been some other ones. Didn't Charles Barkley have a good one? And then wasn't Robert Downey Jr. had a good one, but then he was caught with a transgender, right?
No, Charles.
Really?
I thought Robert Downey Jr. No, that was Eddie Murphy.
No, Robert Downey Jr. too.
Man, you're good with this because you remember these things. I don't know that. I know he was found sleeping in a
like
crib
Perez
in a
Hilton.
home. He was that drunk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
went to jail.
Robert Downey Jr. got caught with some lady boys.
Trans person?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
ChatGPT's like, no.
No.
Well, you're spreading rumors.
ChatGPT,
Hold on.
you can't trust.
We can't trust anything actually. So we gotta just
Ask
keep
ChatGPT
searching.
if Rod Stewart's stomach did actually have to get pumped because it was so full of cum.
Or if Richard Gere had a gerbil
I
up
bet
his
you it'll
ass,
say
all
no,
that's
right?
fake.
Robert Downey Jr. is amazing.
So is it just Eddie Murphy was caught?
I believe there are
Eddie
two
Murphy
people
for
that
sure.
did.
Was Charles Barkley not caught with trans, or am I just making all this shit up?
Wasn't it?
Charles Barkley.
Who was the English actor who was in all those movies?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, wasn't he? And Eddie Murphy.
Hugh Grant, I think was a black girl, right? I forgot now.
He was caught with a black woman.
A black
Speaking of female
prostitute. I think that was the main
oral
thing.
Sex. Okay.
Charles Barkley was just trying to get his wiener sucked.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go to chat.
They used to have a better system where it was like before, it was like you get caught with the thing, you do the apology, you do the rehab,
We
and then
move
you're
on.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have a really good system for people to get past their little
It's
controversy.
because social media.
Because it'll be forever.
Because they bring it up in the comments. Because like one thing, like Hugh Grant could post right now, and people just start bringing shit up.
So nobody was. Sorry, it's all of us. He was just caught with what's her name, Divine Brown.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw some. Yeah.
Hugh Grant, I wouldn't have, he seems like a.
So Divine Brown was actually a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
ChatGPT's like, please quit asking us like about transgender
Yeah.
because none of it's real.
He got caught with a prostitute.
It's ChatGPT, there's no such thing.
It's not a real thing. There's only two sexes, you idiot.
He was dating somebody else.
I mean,
when he
you
got
could.
caught.
She kind of looks like. You can mistaken.
Yeah. A little bit. She's pretty though.
Damn, what former sex worker has their own Wikipedia?
Okay, because of
Occupation,
Hugh Grant.
former sex worker.
I was kind of thinking like America as a country. Like is a country that likes a happy ending the same way that, all the fairy tales, if you look at the original one is, Snow White's eyes got pecked out by, and lately it's like, now it feels like the happy ending's been taken away.
Yeah.
Where it's like, even if you think of the actors, before it's like, well, they do this thing, then they have their arc, and then now we like them. It's missing the happy ending
Yeah.
part, which is a big
Yep.
part of America.
Yep. That's kind of a bummer. Mm-hmm. What else you got, Jen?
All right, so some current events here. Let's go. Oh, so LeBron James leaving the Lakers. Do you know more about? You must know more about this than me.
He signed a 2-year
45.
deal with the Golden State Warriors, but his son signed I think a 2-year deal.
How is his
deal with the
son
Lakers.
doing as a basketball player?
He's good. He's solid. He's not like a superstar, but he's fine. And
Okay.
if you look at the Lakers now, it's all Europeans and white guys.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is LeBron now?
41.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
Alrighty.
I've never
What a
seen New
career.
York the way that like when the Knicks won, that was
Crazy.
craziest I've ever seen
Were you
any
there
city.
when they won?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was there in Toronto when the Raptors won too, and it was not even in the
New York,
ballpark.
There's been so many bad years for them. It's like in New York's a basketball city. It was such a big deal. It was a bummer to see like some of the New York citizens like stealing the trash cans and fucking things up. It's just like, yeah.
You're going to have some of that. You know what I mean? I mean, I've seen, there's been riots, like, you know, in Vancouver.
Yeah.
I think they lost like a game 7 and burned the city down.
That's right.
But in New York in general also is like a subway town. So other cities, it's like people drive into the city more.
Yeah.
It was like New York was the perfect storm for it. It was just like a party like I've never seen before.
But it's so
Really?
cute.
On the street?
Do you have any friends who are like, oh God, the Knicks won, I'm gonna fuck this city up? You're like,
if they
what?
lost.
Yeah, if they lost, like,
Turn
yes.
some fucking
But,
cars
oh
over.
man, they fucking won. Let's go fuck some people up or fuck this city up. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, they won. What? This is a losing
Why are you setting the trash can on fire, man? We won.
The woman who stole the trash can is the funniest one.
Yeah, the DI person.
Yeah. She was like the JP Morgan DI exec,
really?
and then she got this viral video of her trying to steal the Knicks trash can.
And her body style too is kind of like.
Because it was like a special trash
Did you
can.
say her body style?
They made
the
so
description
many-
of calling her fat. She has an interesting body style.
So she's stealing that trash
She's a
can.
white-
She's
Wider body
obviously,
style.
she's obviously obese, but like even like the structure of her body was when she was walking away.
Like a pear.
Why was she stealing the
ham?
Like it's very like,
Yeah, because
She
she's
wants a
trash.
Knicks.
Because the Knicks trash can.
and you
She's
could
like,
have
"This
bought
will be
it
sick."
online for like pretty cheap. I forgot what it was, but yeah, she lost a great job. Easy.
Oh,
money.
love a mob,
JP
though.
Morgan fired her.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't get how I do. Even though I'm not on her side, I don't understand why you get fired for that.
Because you just can't be doing that shit.
Maybe she was like
Spill
on-
trash everywhere like an asshole and just walk away.
That's
with
the part
trash
that was
can.
the
Yeah,
worst
but that's
of it,
not
yeah.
really
Kind of an
boss's
asshole.
business. And
But it's just shitty. Yeah, that's.
But maybe she was like on the bubble. They were looking for really get rid of
They've been
her.
trying to get
And
rid
then
of that
someone's
DEI
like,
department.
Hey,
Sucks.
did you
Yeah.
see fucking Rebecca stole that trash can? He's like, that's it.
But the problem is, then she sues.
also wearing
She might
high-heeled
win her
sneakers.
lawsuit.
Maybe.
It's like
Yeah.
you can't sue me because I did something
This
outside
has
of
nothing to
work.
do with my work.
Yeah, but personal conduct.
Dude, this is a suey country, man.
Yeah.
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 Personal conduct. Wow.
Yeah, she lost a good job.
It's my second favorite JP Morgan employee, and my first favorite is the woman whose employee was accusing her of forcing her to bang him.
Yeah. Call
She's a director.
Or forcing him to bang her.
How do you describe her titties? That's
Raina
fake.
was his name.
Yeah.
Damn.
Suck on these big knockers, stuff like that. She's like, I would never talk that way.
It was a peak guy from India.
She also
describing it.
served as executive director of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Interesting.
Not a great job.
DEI.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let her go. What else you got, Jen?
I don't think we touched on this here, so let me just pull it up. Yeah, so Chris Johnson revealed that he had ALS when he was 39.
All the current events, just two non-sports guys.
Are they not?
These guys don't know.
You have to relate it back to culture.
I got some good videos. I mean,
Chris,
they're
Chris
kinda
Johnson,
scary.
he was like, he ran legit 4.2 in the 40, rushed for 2,000 yards, gets hit with ALS. Now he can't speak or walk.
It's a nightmare. I know a
Happened,
couple guys that had
overnight.
that.
Like overnight.
The drummer of a band, Billy Talent, and he's like, just nightmare.
Fuck, man.
And there's nothing, there's no cure, there's nothing,
Yeah.
yeah? There's nothing you can do for it. Like one of the greatest running backs ever.
And you just slowly degenerate.
yeah, you're talking
Not
about
so
a complete
slowly.
freak of
Not so
freaks.
slowly. You can't move.
And he has two little kids.
That's a nightmare. Look at him.
He
Poor
was a
guy.
freak, man.
Can't move.
Where's AI on solving that? You know, I feel like AI would people have a more positive vision on it if it starts solving some cancers.
Yeah,
you know?
they are solving some cancers, and they're also using CRISPR-Cas9 to solve sickle cell anemia and stuff.
Have they solved it yet?
Yeah, they've cured sickle cell anemia.
I
right
think
now.
if they got the word out where they go, look at all these cancers we're solving, people will start being like, all right.
Look at poor Michael, man. This is a hard thing. Let me watch this a little bit.
Yeah, and what's crazy is like they use this technology where he's reading from a prompter and he's just using his eyes.
And he
so
can't-
he uses his voice too. So hold on.
To know
What?
that I'm
so
still
he's
me.
looking at this monitor.
ALS has changed what my body can do.
And it tells you what he's saying? How?
I am.
In 2025, at the age of 39, Johnson was diagnosed with ALS.
What if he's not saying any of
Progressing
that?
so rapidly that he now uses his eyes to trigger a speech-generating device to speak.
Man,
Do you trust that technology?
You're just trapped.
That sucks so bad, man.
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're less trapped if that works, but you're more trapped if that doesn't work, where it's just making
my
up stuff
God.
you're saying.
That would be
Well, that was a thing. It was I think it was a Netflix doc where kids that communicated like that. I forget the exact thing, but it was basically saying like the lady who was, they had to, because he couldn't use his eyes, so the lady was typing the thing, and the lady was typing in like the kid. I think he was a kid, might have been a teenager, but was basically wanted a relationship with her. So she was like, "Look, it's in the proof. It's in. Look what he's
she's
typing."
lying, maybe?
And then the mom's like, "Dude, he can't. You're doing it for him." He's like, "That's what he said, though. Suck my big tits." And then I gave him my big tits.
Yeah, I think some people would say
Yeah.
that's what's the deaf blind girl that's famous?
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. I think there's an argument to be made the same about her.
Yeah.
Because she's reading and writing now, is she?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Also possible that none of this is true.
If you had to choose between getting diagnosed with ALS or just swimming out into a river full of crocodiles, what would it be?
Like you take your chances.
Yeah.
And if I get to the other side, what happens? I'm good.
You're
Yeah.
good, but you're not going to get to
I'll
the
probably
other
swim
side.
with the Crocs. Take my chance
Same.
with the Crocs.
You're not going to, though. You're going to die.
Well,
Yeah, I just go with the Crocs. Go with the El Crocodilos. It's fine.
Yeah, you have a chance.
Yeah, but I'm going crocodile.
No, I don't want to be sitting in the body like that.
Yeah.
No?
The eye thing makes it a little better if it's real. I'm just not sure I believe it.
yeah. And you're just hoping for like a scientific breakthrough.
Imagine fighting with your chick with your eye thing.
I'm not doing this right now with you.
Right.
Man, that earthquake, 58,000 buildings destroyed in Venezuela.
Crazy, dude.
58,000 buildings, not 5,800.
That just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people died. Fuck.
There's so many sad stories.
Oh, that's a
right now.
good time. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's getting heavy.
Dude, right now in, just kind of, I don't know if that's climate, but right now in London, France, a few different places, they have these like crazy heat waves and they basically like banned AC.
Ban it because the electric.
Well, they're like, it's
energy?
bad for the environment.
Oh.
So they put people back to the Stone Ages and people are dying of like heat stroke and stuff like that. It's the craziest overreach of all time. So you have like entire countries where they have like these crazy regulations on AC. Like if you rent like an Airbnb in a lot of places, they're like, well, we don't have AC because we kind of aren't allowed to.
Really?
Yeah, you don't know that?
No, that would drive me nuts.
Right now, if you look it up, like banned AC, it's kind of like a big story right now.
Ban AC.
They're banning
We're in
AC
the fucking 40s.
for climate reasons,
That's
and people are dying,
annoying.
and it's happening like right now.
These climate activists are a little like okay.
Europe. I
If you
survived
type in
Europe's heat
news,
wave.
you'll see. Yeah,
Well, of course, Europe and UK.
Oh, in Europe.
so they're talking about maybe allowing like
How did Europe let this fucking happen?
Because
man?
they're crazy.
it's run by bitches.
It's called when you let the wrong people in power, and if you're not involved in politics, it comes to you.
And how's
That's what it
Mondani
is.
doing out in New York? Have you seen
Have you
much of
noticed a
change?
difference? I was going to ask you that.
Well, I mean, he's not been in for that long. Like a lot of that stuff takes a while, but I mean, some of the stuff is just like the answer's obvious to what happens. You're like, okay, well, if you do this, the rent will go up. Like,
Yeah.
I think the rent's kind of up a little bit, but a lot of the stuff he's doing is going to take years to really like set
See
in.
how it goes. Yeah.
But a lot, I know people that have left definitely with money. Like there are people leaving,
For sure.
but I mean, some of the, what is the oldest saying in the book? They go two ways to destroy a city: bombing and rent controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is a dyed-in-the-wool socialist, so or communist.
Here's the question though. Mondami seems like a smart guy, and he's
also 33.
he's good at politics. He's smart. He's obviously like an intelligent guy. Where you go, if someone like him is smart enough, where he goes, well, I know obviously if I stabilize like a crazy amount of rent, you go, that does have an effect on the other rent where it goes
Right.
up a little bit. Like he knows that. So does
I don't know if he does.
what does he
There
think?
has to be a plan.
I think-
I'm with you on that. Like they have to know. That's my thing with all these politicians. Like even Newsom's like, buddy, you know what's up.
You've
Like,
run a
there's a
company.
homeless problem. Like I guess they're giving you back end, but like eventually people
Part
are
of
like,
this, though,
buddy.
Yeah, are you lying
Part of
or
this is
Like,
people
you-
like
you
Mamdani
built
have been
6
steeped
homes.
in a certain educational framework where they haven't even seen the counter argument to socialism.
you're
They
saying
just
he
haven't.
believes it?
He is
I
a
don't think
dyed-in-the-wool
so.
believer
I don't-
in the idea that
Like don't you think Newsom's privy to some of it? When they're like, buddy,
it's not that
clearly
it's
you
not
like
that.
like you've ran Hollywood out of LA. Like they
You know
couldn't-
that. Come on.
You got to give tax breaks.
But
Like he has smart
but-
people around him, but so they would have to have some sort of
But
idea.
you're talking about somebody who's never in their life, for example, his dad, I think, is an academic who was a communist economist, I think. But you've never come, I think, look that up. But you're talking about somebody who's never, at 33, actually had to run a business.
He ran a business.
They've never really been involved in creating a profit.
But doesn't he have people
more
around him
importantly-
like, hey, buddy,
no,
you know if you do the rent
no,
control-
because it breaks down to this. When you talk about the social democrats, in their mind, as far as the world is concerned, a central authority is the one that has to engineer equality. And marketplaces and capitalism are the enemy, because what they do is they push forward who? The most aggressive and greedy in their mind, not the most people with ingenuity and creativity and risk taking. No, it's when you are rich, it means you got there by stealing. Wealth is theft. It's how you frame things.
But
when
Newsom
you're
doesn't
taught
think that.
He does think that.
Newsom doesn't.
There you go.
'Cause he's saying
Mamdani's
Newsom.
father was an academic,
Yeah.
a Marxist professor of African history at Columbia University. It's very important. It's very important. He grew up being instilled with the idea that the way you equalize is by seizing the means of production. That you don't have private property, you don't have people owning their own businesses.
But all that can be true. And he also knows if I put this crazy tax, some people are going to leave. Like I think you just kind of like you say,
but when
well,
those-
that's like a
but those
necessary
people-
component.
yeah,
but
no, when those
but then you
people-
still have to lie about it.
No, because in their mind, yes, you'll have short-term pain. Yes, you'll get rid of all those
Eventually, it's gonna
evil
be better.
millionaires and billionaires so that you can have the workers, the working class, who are the people that you hire to run your business.
I think it's less of you. I see
Take
what you're
over.
saying, but I feel like those guys, it's like they're not really standing. Like the working class isn't really like for that shit.
No, they're not. But guess who voted Mamdani in? Guess who voted the three people?
Yeah, like
People
people
are
in
not from
college
New
and
York.
shit.
It's the
It's
10%
people not
of the
even from New
population that
York.
are white and educated. That's a fact.
But most of them aren't. But the people
Blacks
voting
and
aren't
browns
really
are not
New
voting.
Yorkers.
That's right.
They're not born
They're
and raised there.
transient
Yeah, they're all
motherfuckers.
transient.
They're there for a little bit, then they leave.
Same with California.
Yeah, if
like
you
that-
look at the people cheering on Mamdani, it's usually chubby white chicks with their master's degree in social community
But I'm
organization.
with you with Newsom. It's like, hey man, by doing all the taxing up the wazoo with the entertainment industry and taxing all these businesses doing the luxury tax, they're all leaving.
You know that if you make
you
it
know-
harder to film, eventually.
I know, but in their mind,
they're all just
America
going to
is an
Atlanta,
oppressive
dude, so
regime.
no one's shooting here. And he's like, yeah.
But America and the
And you know
West,
that's bad.
But
Like, if I know
America and the
that.
West in their mind is not the land of Shakespeare, Wordsworth, capitalism, individualism, and all. That's not taught. What's taught is that the United States and Britain and the West were colonizers only, genociders only. It's a look at that.
maybe Mamdani, not Newsom though.
Not Newsom.
No,
I think being a man of
Newsom's
the
a capitalist secretly.
Being-
Newsom's one of the
Yeah,
guys.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he's also ambitious as fuck.
Yeah,
Newsom's
and
a-
being a man of the people, like to
Newsom's
be
a
honest,
totally
like,
different
would be
story.
funner.
Yeah.
It's like that's the best. I want to take his money and give it to you. You're like, that's a bad.
Newsom's
That's a
just
easier.
an ambitious politician. That's different. Newsom actually is a businessman. He owned what's it called, Plum Jack
winery,
Wine.
all that
Made a lot of
shit.
money. But Newsom is steeped in the money of Silicon
But
Valley.
even if you go to his approval rate, like they're saying if he ran, he had like a 10% approval, like it's terrible. And it's like, hey, man, the things aren't like people aren't fucking with you, man. You're just gonna keep going down the same road. So he has to be getting paid, right? He
Hey,
has to be making
Chin,
money. That's why I'm doing it because I'm getting fucking paid.
I think he kind of even
look up the
is
two people that won the
like
Democratic
almost like
primary
reluctant
in
on some of
Brooklyn.
these ideas. He was like,
Democrat
that's the way the
primary
wind
in
blowing.
Brooklyn?
Like,
Yeah.
I almost
Mamdani,
wish
the
I could
people
just be more
Mamdani
of like
endorsed.
a normal lib guy.
yeah,
Say again, Brian?
it's so
Look up
weird
who
to me.
Mamdani just endorsed two far left, basically communists. Watch this. But I want to show you something.
But it's even like who's the dude in Florida who's like, I'm going to get rid of property tax.
In what?
Oh yeah, Republicans were getting wrecked by
That's
Mamdani's
so
squad.
cool. Like the dude in Florida is like, I'm getting rid of property tax. I'm like, oh,
Free house
dude, that guy,
candidates,
that's
okay.
awesome.
Do you have a spot here and you don't pay property tax?
No, awesome property tax.
Hold on.
through the
Oh, that okay.
fucking wazoo.
That's Florida, you're saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying Florida when the guy does it, like, well, that's
Yeah.
how you get votes, man. Like the cities or the
Not that many people
Find
on
their
home. That's how you
names.
used to get
Keep them
votes.
up.
Yeah.
Now not enough homeowners
True.
probably, like
True.
in New York.
Yeah, true.
If you look at who he endorsed, Claire Valdez, go back. Claire Valdez, and and then so see that Darlazia Avila Chevalier, okay?
It was just off the
She
name
just
alone.
she just won the Democratic primary in Brooklyn, okay? Look her up and take a look at with the class she taught at Columbia.
She probably hates white dudes, eh?
Oh, dude.
Not a fan.
Dude, this is the best. This is the best. Right there, that chick. Pretty, by
She's
the way.
really
Very pretty.
Hates white.
Yep.
Does she have a white boyfriend? Can you look up if she has a white
Yeah,
boyfriend?
probably, by the way, but take a look at what she studied. She's an American community organizer, okay?
Wait, didn't she just win in Denver?
No, she won in New York. She was nominated by Mamdani. And if you look at what she stands for, it's actually
She's
incredible.
32.
Hold on. Go back up, please. Yep. She received a Bachelor of Arts in Middle Eastern Studies, all good. Doctorate student in sociology. Sociology, always fucking, and always some weird.
We used to always say psych and soc with the girls that you go, what are you studying, psych and soc?
Yeah.
That was the ultimate bullshit major.
Now, am I attracted to her? Yes. but-
Communications is even higher, yeah.
Dude, if my kid was like, Dad, I'm going to college for communication, I'm like, no, you're not. I'm not paying for
I
that.
mean, that better be full ride because you're doing sports.
Studying the way, go up. I'm not saying go up. No, go up
Down?
this way. Yeah.
Communications.
Studying the way black immigrants in Latin America are affected by the U.S. criminal justice system and deportation. Student organization, Students for
It's
Justice.
all a nightmare. This podcast's gone down a weird road, and I've stopped listening, so
All
I
right,
can only
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
the rest of the people.
Yeah.
But you're saying, but the moral
Either way,
story
she-
is Madami has a
Either-
squad.
either way,
that,
New
like,
York's
is crushing
fucked.
it.
Yeah,
They're fine.
either way, it's like America bad, everybody else good.
Yeah.
And
But you keep voting this way, we're going to turn it into the next fucking Europe or the UK.
You know, I'm like less stressed out on that like level because I do think the fact that your states are all like countries, it's like you can just move. Like, you know what I mean?
You can't just
No,
leave.
Like you're
They
like, yeah,
wanna
that would
change- they wanna
it
change
sucks to
this.
move, but you're like, you can move. And by the way, in New York, you don't have to move that far. Jersey
It's
is
different.
30 minutes.
Right across the yeah, right.
Like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
even have to move that far. Like
Yeah.
if New York City really you just like they pour it on so thick, you're just like, okay, I'm saving this much more money, and I'm like, I live an extra 4 minutes from my
Yeah.
studio. It's like not even a big deal to move.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like the good part, where it's like,
Just get your shit out and go.
I don't know. Yeah. You know, every time I look at this, not to be like just dismissive of the whole thing, because I understand that is true, and there is some of this stuff that's like such an eye roll, but like. You look at the conversations that people were having in the 70s and you're like kind of the same thing.
Yep.
And I think part of it, some of these other countries don't have like a mechanism to get back on track. Whereas
Yep.
America, you're just like, enough people move, the next guy can like run on, like enough of this.
Yeah. Put a stop to it. Yeah.
And you're right, it's damage gets done.
well,
but-
the main fight's going on is it doesn't matter. But
What else you got, Jen?
Okay, let's go. So I tried to look into this as much as I could, but so Dave Portnoy just came out with a book, and apparently the Call Her Daddy girls, Alex Cooper,
Yeah.
and Sofia Franklin, you know, they wanted to get out of their contract because they were going to make a ton of more money
Yeah.
outside of it. So they even thought up about doing a sexual harassment kind of lawsuit
against
against them
Dave?
to get out.
Jesus,
but it never
man.
went through, obviously.
How did they find this out?
I think eventually Alex
Dave?
told Dave.
or
yeah.
in discovery or in some kind of a preliminary.
But they never went through with it, so I think
Yeah,
it
but
was
there
just
could have
like
been a preliminary case where they were looking at that.
That is crazy.
right?
yeah. But like I said,
I would have worked too.
Oh, yeah.
of course,
especially back then.
that's like the number one thing girls can do.
How about that
Yeah.
Sophia Franklin? So they had that major show. We had them on Finding the Kid before they were big.
Yeah.
They had that major
Oh,
show.
had he?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was me and Santino doing it because Brian was on set. But so that Sophia girl, she wanted more money because she got some new boyfriend. He's like, you deserve more, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you got to pay more. I quit. So that Cooper girl's like, cool, I'll do it on my own. And then literally the next week left and got paid
Whoa.
like $60 million from Spotify.
Yeah.
I was like, and you get nothing, dumbass.
Reverse Yoko Ono.
Yeah, exactly.
Many
Exactly.
such cases, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that. So fucked up though that you would do that.
It is funny that it's so many businesses, like podcasts. This happens in, if you listen to crime shows, it's like always like the spouse screwed them. Like the amount of people that did everything the right way, but then the partner you picked screws you.
Dude, but look at the comments.
thing that
Plan to
fucked up
say
is-
doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay.
But I mean, but
Okay.
I mean, like, how fucked up is this? Like that
That's
she
the world we
admitted
live
that.
in. But that's the world we live in.
And by the way,
Tell me about it.
because
I
they
said
know
it
that's
would've
the
worked.
threat.
Portnoy did get Me Too's and he skirted right through them. Like he probably, if you remember,
but his Me Too. Remember that girl was saying like those videos and his kink and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean,
but Portnoy's he was just doing front facing camera videos, being like, "Fuck this is stupid,"
Yeah.
and he owns the company, so he can't get fired.
Yeah.
So
anybody else have been fired? Yeah, but also his fan base kind of like, yeah, of course he's fucking girls and wearing a fucking collar tie, you know?
Right.
Like that his fan base is like, all right.
So I kind of take back my comment a little bit,
Yeah.
and that this might not have been the death blow they thought.
No. Yeah, all the comments are, and that's a dude. Doesn't mean they weren't actually harassed.
200 likes on that.
You
bad boy.
can't be in my club.
I'm sure in that environment they're like making jokes, but actual harassment, I doubt. Like, but jokes. Like, when a bunch of dudes are together, there's gonna be a girl
Wait,
there.
she said she was planning on to say they were sexual harassed to get out of a Barstool contract. That's what she said. So
Yeah.
that's what she said.
The discovery was her own book.
Yeah, so it's like she's admitting that that was a cooked up scheme.
Yeah,
No, so it's Dave
I mean-
Portnoy's book.
That's Dave
Yeah.
saying that. So Alex,
she said
Alex
that to
and
him?
Sophia.
Yeah, so
have
they must
never-
have had some
they
discussion
haven't never
behind the
said
scenes or
any of this.
something.
Okay.
That was
Because she
the
ended up
plan.
saying-
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, you guys could research it way further. I'm sure there's a lot
Won't
to
be,
it.
but yeah. It's interesting.
All like her and Alex are so rich now. It's like, all right, it worked out for.
She's
everybody.
gotten quite the scandals too, because
Alex?
So Alex Cooper has like a girl boss company, but her husband is like involved, and the people at the girl boss company are kind of like complaining that they have to work too hard, and they're like, the husband comes in and like yells at women, which is so fun, like such a funny image.
It all
like-
comes around.
Yeah.
It all becomes a snake eating its own tail.
Girl boss is
Live
hard
by
to
the
run a
sword,
company.
die by the
Yeah,
sword,
Well, yeah, you're kind of like, everyone's going to work here. It's going to be like the best environment. And then at some point you're like, you do have to work hard. And they're like, whoa.
Yeah, people suck because they don't work hard. Sometimes you have to be, as a boss, you have to be like, can you get that done? And now all of a sudden you're
Alex
kicking
is
out.
not very
savage.
girl power of you to yell at me.
Yeah.
Anytime you're trying to run a company, this is where I sympathize with her husband or her. If you're running a company, you got to be a dick sometimes.
I do
And
agree
Alex
with
is
that.
a beast.
Yeah.
But but on the same side, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Where in her
I
scenario, where
agree.
you know
If
what I
that's
mean?
the case, then I would agree. That's what I'm saying.
You go, if you want to say, hey, we're just a normal company, but if you want to say, hey, we're the company where everyone takes as much time as they get off and no
And
one
now
has
you're
to
mad when they take time off.
You
Hey,
know-
bitch,
you.
I signed up because you said I could chill.
Do you know what?
Now
I'm,
you're
you know
yelling
what
at
I'm
me for
never.
chilling.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm still surprised by, but not surprised by, is I've been in this business for forever, and maybe I'm just older and living. Is how many people who are really successful are willing to do whatever it takes to keep successful or get successful. Like there are people that
You mean like actors with directors
just
or
people that just do shit they'll lie and make up shit. They'll do
Oh, yeah.
whatever it is
To get
and you're
by.
like, man, to their own friends, you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Why do you think that is?
I think because they are shitheads and they have
They'll do whatever it takes.
and they think to themselves, the juice is worth the squeeze. That I'm going to be successful. I want to be really rich. And
I'm nothing without this.
And if I have to compromise, if I have to be a bad person for it, then that's fine. If I have to lie, I will. If I have to fuck somebody over, I will.
But you'll even see like people go bad on Rogan, or even when I was doing stand up, like friends of ours would like make clips talking shit about me. It never hurt my feelings. So I was like, I get it, man.
It's not
Like it's the trendy
yeah.
thing. Like you're getting views doing it. I get it, But like even the guys do like now, like where Rogan gave them a huge platform, and then they go on their podcast and go bad on them to get the views. I'm like, man, I don't get that. Like why would man, I don't understand that.
I think it's like
it's so short-sighted.
It's maybe like a different mentality where you convince yourself, you're like, no, that's the game. I'm like in the everyone makes fun of everyone game, and it's not real. But like, I don't know. I came up too much like before that it just feels weird to me.
Yeah, me too.
No, you came up with different values. Your parents
came up with good parents.
raised you to know the difference in what's right and wrong. There are certain things that are just wrong.
And you're like a real
we
dude.
can always
Those
do
other
this.
guys aren't.
There's like these. No, some things are just fucking shitty and wrong, and there's a lot of people that do it.
Oh, is this someone that climbed on top of the Empire State Building?
Yeah, I guess they're live streaming. I just saw that recently, but I didn't really look into it.
When the blank love beats the
Power of
love
love.
of power. The world knows peace.
That's good. When the power of love beats the power of the love of power. That's good. World knows peace. That's a good Christian message right there.
And that's gonna.
Are you Christian?
I think
married.
everything about it. I wish I'd come to it earlier. I'll just say that. I think everything about it makes total sense and is true. Take with that with you. And I go to church every Sunday now.
Are you Christian? You give me a Jordan Peterson answer.
Yeah, hey man, answer a goddamn question.
Yeah.
That's the Jordan Peterson answer. Like, let's just say, I'm not going to say yes or no, but I do go to church and I read the Bible
I go
every
to
night.
Sunday and I do donate. And,
Instead of all the reading,
we have
all
a
the
Bible
fucking,
study tonight that you
instead of reading
actually
all the
have to go to.
philosophy, I should have been reading the Bible. Let's put it and going to church.
Do you eat the body of Christ?
What's that?
Do you eat the body of Christ?
I don't. I grew up Catholic.
That's the cracker, right?
Yeah. But right now I go to Red Rocks, which is a
I remember I had to
cool.
go for, was at church for something. There's a fat lady getting the body of Christ and I was crying. Me and my brother goes, lady's going for seconds. I remember thinking that's the funniest thing ever. Seconds of body of Christ.
Yeah, Catholic church was always like real formal and not
Mind
fun.
if I have another?
Anyone else? Everyone else?
You mind if I eat ads you didn't? No.
Yeah.
It's true.
You able to top that off for me?
Top that off. Top that wafer off.
Good. You mind if
A little
starving.
wine.
I'm fucking starving?
Have some of that sherry wine.
It's so funny going back. Yeah.
I'd be starving in church and they give me a wafer. I was like, Jesus, this is
I
good.
didn't eat lunch. Do you mind?
Body of Christ.
What if I just-
Body of Christ.
I brought my own hot sauce.
I have ranch in there.
Did you grow up going to church?
No, I grew up like I didn't even know religious people. I guess my grandma. Like a bit.
Me too. My family was just like,
We were baptized and that was it. I mean,
I feel
me too.
like people were more religious back in the day.
yeah,
Yeah. Now, but it's becoming like a trend now.
it's
Which is
popping
good-
off
which is
again,
good thing,
dude.
Yeah.
America's always had these like waves of religious revivalism. So has Europe, actually. You know,
I didn't eat lunch.
It does feel like when I see people that are religious, I'd be like, it does seem like I wish I could do that, but
Same.
I just
Same.
don't believe it.
yeah, I used to say the same
Yeah,
thing, and
same.
then I went down the rabbit hole, and I got a pastor. I go to this church in Red Rocks, and the shit he says is like they make so much sense. Where you're like, well, that's advice to live by, and so a lot of it's just that. A lot of the answers are there. So whether you're not, well, Jesus rose from the dead. Go ahead, you can go into that, but you can also just kind of follow the tenets, and you'll probably stay out of trouble.
But you could have the, I guess you could have the tenants anyway, right?
Yeah, that's what I would say. The actual, like if you were to behave accordingly, you're not going to go wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I used to be jealous of the guy when I was fighting. We'd be in the back, about to fucking fight.
Huge.
The guys that were praying like to God and they actually believe. I'm like, God, that's such an advantage.
A huge
I'm
advantage.
so jealous.
Like Evander Holyfield singing the Psalms.
I'm like,
when he
You
was
got God on your side. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, I'm going to pray here. I know I don't do it often, Bubba, but if you're up there, I
Yeah.
could use some help right
yeah, suddenly you're like late caller. Hey, I don't know if you're still around, but
now. Hey, a little late to the party, but I saw him doing it. Do you mind if I jump on this? Yeah.
At
remember,
the very least, keep it even.
remember Evander Holyfield?
don't
Evander
go for
Holyfield when he
advantage.
fought Tyson was singing the Psalms, and I remember going, "Damn, I wish I could believe on that level."
Yeah, but I remember some of the fighters be like, you're like, man, how do you think you're doing? Like, up to God, man. It's in his hands. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it does take a load off.
Yeah, I'm like, God, it must feel good.
You're fighting with God in your corner.
I know. And like, it's up to the big man upstairs. I'm just going to go out there. Like,
Tebow's that
man.
way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he really worked out for him.
Yep.
No, that would be a better existence.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Seem happier.
My
Easy
wife's
life.
that way. My wife is
Very religious.
She grew up in the church. My wife, it doesn't matter what's going on. She'll look at you and go, maybe it's not your problem to solve. I'm like, holy shit, man. I've never seen anybody more brave. Keeps a smile on no matter what's going on.
She just chalks up to God.
She's incredible, but she's just also brave. She's just somebody who's no matter what's going on, she'll look at the bright side of it. And I'm just like, God damn. Girl.
Well, she's a positive person. Does she chalk it up to
It's
Jesus,
God.
though?
It's Jesus. It's her. She grew up in the church. So for her, there are a lot of things in life that are supposed to happen to you. Like for her, it's like this is your book. This is your chapter. This is your chapter. So are you going to turn it into a good thing? Or are you going to be a bitch? Are you going to cry about it? Are you going to let it defeat you? Or are you going to let it raise you up? That's a pretty cool framework to have.
So it's like kind of you always feel like you're in a movie.
Look, you can make a choice in
This
life.
is a long, dark chapter, though.
Yeah.
When's this
Oh,
nightmare end?
May not.
why am I being punished all the
Right.
time?
May not, right? But there's a reason for it.
Why is my chapter a horror story?
Yeah.
Yeah, God's
That's
screwing
your
me.
chapter.
That's your chapter.
I know you keep saying that, but it's not helping.
Yeah.
You know?
That feels like there's definitely some girls I dated where they wouldn't like that advice. You know,
Well,
everything's
but
going bad. My friend, this is your chapter.
No.
Shut up.
But Christianity doesn't say you just let it go. It doesn't mean you don't work your ass off and try to get the hell out of it. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah, I know.
So the idea behind
They don't like working their ass off either.
One of the biggest things about Christianity is they always say it's a fighting religion. So you're in Satan's playground and you're a saboteur. So your job is to be the one who fights again, even if it's an impossible fight. You never stop fighting. Like, and that could mean, by the way, that you have to get physical. Like so there's room for that shit in Christianity. It's not like, well, I'll just let God. No. You take action. Like that's why prudence. Like that's why sloth, being lazy, is one of the deadly sins. So, and prudence, like being smart and shrewd about how you move through life, is really important. It's one of the what is it, Christian virtues.
What's the virtues?
And
Yeah,
that's why
what
we're
you said.
inviting you to Bible study tonight at 6
That's
o'clock.
it. That's it, kids.
I went when I was in college. I went to Guelph University, and I had a friend that was super religious that no one knew. And then he asked me, he goes, "Yo, you want to go to dinner?" And he kept like bullying me, like for a weird reason, was like pushing to come to dinner. And then at his place, and I eventually did. He drove me like 45 minutes to his youth pastor's house who lived there, and like sat down. And then I went in, and then he was giving like a sermon, and we sat. And then they went around, and everyone would read Bible verses or something. Like he was trying to convert me.
Yeah.
But like never told me that until we got there.
Yeah,
And then
man.
it was just like,
So
I don't know.
conversion to me has
I was
always
just
been a
thinking
weird
this.
thing, but there are certain logical things like this pastor was talking about marriage and kids, right? And he goes, "Look, man, I got 3 kids and I'm married. Hey, if you're single out there, I'm not telling you that like having 3 kids and a wife, you're going to not have as much money and not have as much time. And on paper, I can't make a case for it. Now, do I think you'll be happier in the end? I do. Is it going to be a lot of work, less sleep, less money, all that stuff? Yeah, more
Is your
worry.
priest?
Yeah, it was great. He went through it, but he goes, we live in a time now, if you're godless, where it's like, I'm going to get in this relationship because that person's going to make my life better. That's never been the case in life. The idea would be, we're going to compromise together. There are going to be sacrifices, but we're going to be better people as a result of this union. And that's a weird
I don't trust
detail.
the pastors. You know, they're in like Yeezys and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
With good hair. All of a sudden,
the Bieber pastors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then you find out somebody's pregnant.
Yep.
They're not their wife.
I've been with that guy.
Yeah. Oh, you know that guy?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I do love that
I
his
used to go to-
pastors-
I used to go to his Bible study all the time.
He got in some trouble though,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
He got in some trouble.
He's actually a
didn't
good dude. And we went, I didn't go bad on him, but we were like making fun of him when he got busted. And then I was at the Montage in Newport shooting something. And it was like, we must went kind of bad on him like 3 weeks before.
We
And
did?
He saw me. He's like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "What's up, brother? How are you? You know, may the Lord be with you," or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I saw the podcast, man." And he's like, "Just want to let you know, like, I get it." And I was like, "Oh,
Were you chirping him?
Probably making fun of him. He
He
was
making fun because he's in Yeezys and his hair and shit.
He
you
was
know?
the pastor who got caught.
Yeah, what does he care about that?
He was cool.
He was the pastor who got caught messing around.
Yeah, he's good now though.
I'm sure he is.
Like,
Like, I wasn't. I hope we weren't too hard on him because it's like
We're
if
being
anybody-
silly though.
Yeah,
But I used to attend his thing every Wednesday in Beverly Hills.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough
I would hate
doesn't
to
mean
run
he's,
into
ran
that.
doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Doesn't mean he's a bad
Hey,
guy.
I do like that your pastor is leveling with you when you're getting married, and he's like, "Listen, yes, it sucks."
I can lie to you.
Carl Lentz.
My life's a
Isn't that funny?
turmoil.
That's the guy.
I haven't had sex in 7 weeks.
Yeah,
You know?
there's a
He
lot.
levels
There's a
with
lot
them.
of this in
No, Carl
Texas.
Lentz is actually a really good dude.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He just got caught. He was doing his thing. He's a human being. He's flawed. The other great thing about Christianity is you're allowed to be flawed.
But
and forgiven.
do you see go back, Chin? Go down. You
down.
see him in the leather jacket? Like when he's talking about the voice
Love
of
it.
God, and
Little
he's dressed
trick.
like that.
It's a little vain.
But I was like, all right, he's kind of lit. All right.
But it's a little vain.
And then he jumps into, a
Also,
private jet.
also
You're
those
like,
shorts.
I
have
guess
a
you
problem.
can kind of make the argument for anything because he goes, "Well, yeah, because I'm cool and I'm so sick, it's making more people want to be Christians. So actually, there's a godly purpose to."
But also, if you're my friend, I'm gonna go, "Hey, dude, you better stop shaving everything up and pull your pants up because
You can't wear your shorts that low. And
you're
then
trying
tell
to
me
get
about
chicks.
God.
You're trying to be a rock star. That's
Yeah.
it.
You're right.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? This little thing that would bother me. I'm going to make fun of you for that.
There's a lot of money to be made in God.
You got your awesome. I mean, he's a good looking guy. You got your fuck. I'm jealous because I can't have cornrows, but I'm still going to make fun of you.
He's a super nice guy, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if he was black, you wouldn't bat an eye because all the black pastors are hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
At the end of the day, again, like you're allowed to be flawed. You're going to fuck up. Christianity is there to catch you when you fall.
Convenient.
You're not trying to be perfect because it doesn't exist. You're a flawed creature. One of the cool things about that is that you can go to church and be like, I'm an asshole. I'm a piece of shit, but I'm trying to get better. And that's the idea. Nobody's asking you to be perfect.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
also,
people
it's
take it
also
a
a
little
learning
far.
thing, too, because when you think of pastors, you don't think of that, but there's a lot of them now.
When I see
And
a
we
guy,
see them like, what's up, baby? Like, all right, man.
yeah,
it's like,
when I see a guy who's that vain,
I don't know,
I
man.
tend to go,
What's up, baby?
what's up, baby? How we living? You're like, all right,
we living?
all right, man. Take it
That's
easy.
so funny.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, take it easy.
He
Dude.
felt- I
Could you
think
be a
he-
little more professional?
It sounds
what's
like
up, player?
It sounds like he
what's
fell
up?
in love with the fame, and he got corrupted by it, and that'll happen.
And he was crushing tail.
Yeah, he got famous, and all of a sudden, girls loved him, and he was like, "Well, I mean, it's,
That guy probably did okay with the chicks before, though.
yeah,
He looks so different with long hair.
yeah, but
Like
he didn't wanna let
crazy
it go.
different.
He didn't
Just,
wanna-
but when I think a really nice guy.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's super nice. I've never had any bad interactions with him. And, just
So, is there a difference between nice and good? Right?
see, I don't think he's a bad guy
either.
because
I'm
he
sure he's
slept
not.
with someone outside of
I don't either.
marriage.
I don't
It's just,
either.
you don't,
I have no judgment on it.
but the thing is, when you're a pastor and you do it, that's when you're gonna have issues.
Well, he got checked. He got chin checked by his
People don't like
congregation, by
hypocrites.
God, whoever you want.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like,
But you can blame it on the devil. You go, what am I supposed? The devil.
no, I know you keep.
You're mad at the wrong guy.
There are a lot of people that
saying
go
that.
bad on before you go bad on this guy. He's probably a great
Oh, there's
guy.
definitely worse people on this earth than that guy who's
fucked
trying to help
her.
people.
Look, he's a great
and then
looking
outside
guy.
of the church is getting his dick sucked on the side. It's like there's definitely worse people in the world.
He was probably crushing it before that with the ladies. He's a good looking guy. He gets married.
I don't think
he's a
anybody
rock
bats an
star.
eye if he's not preaching the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know?
And he got swayed. The devil swayed him.
Yeah,
The devil
yeah.
said, "Hey, come dip your toe in this pool over here."
This pool has double D tits. It's like, I get it, dude.
We get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that it, Chin?
I'm not going to excommunicate him. I'm going to.
No, I don't have
We'll
any
work
issue.
with you. We'll work with you. I'm probably going to hug him and be like, "Brother,
I'm flawed like you, my man.
We all are.
I'm just not preaching the word of God.
yeah, that's right."
Got
Ryan
the
Long
Wilbur,
live.
big dog.
Dude, you're doing the Wilbur. I
Denver
love
Comedy
that.
Works, two of my faves.
I'm doing my special the July 23rd at Denver Comedy Works. If anyone's in Denver, that's my special.
I'm-
That's,
I'm
that's the
from
best
there,
I'll ever
brother.
be.
I'm from there.
You're from Denver?
I'm from Denver. Comedy Works, yeah.
Kind of a cool place to be from.
Yeah, it's
The
cool.
best.
Cool city.
The best.
Because it's kind of it's like a real city without, but also still like you can be a kid and it's not just like it's not totally an adult city.
Yeah, it's cool.
What's comedy at the Carlson?
My mom's
What is
going to
that?
listen to this, and I
Rochester?
guarantee she's going to want to come to the show.
Dude, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know if you want me and your mom could do dinner potentially first. And I have her. You know what? I have her number. So,
No, I know. She reached out to me already, man.
I got a number.
She's coming to the 9 p.m. show.
but yeah, that's what I'm doing my special. And then Rochester, we added. They're doing a little festival, but we added another day because it's the weekend before I'm recording.
Good for you, man.
But yeah, that would be coming. And then that'd be sick. Yeah.
Albuquerque, nice, brother. You're all over. It's RyanLongComedy.com.
Kitchener, Ontario. I'm doing a place that's way too big.
It's all right.
The center at the square. It's a big boy.
2,000.
Oh, you're on the road with Trevor Wallace?
No, that's you guys know the Great Outdoor Comedy Festival. It's like this. You know it, right? It's like a huge comedy festival in Canada.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like a festival.
Gotcha.
But I'm doing the night with him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But then around that, I'm doing Kitchener Moncton.
Nashville.
You're all over, brother.
Zanies is
Where are you
awesome.
going to be, B?
I'll be at Magooby's in Lutherville, Maryland, July 17 and 18. Costa Mesa, California, Westwood Coast. I'll be July 26th. And then Doral, Florida, August 28th and 30th through 30th.
Dude, I'll be out in Orange County, LA the same week.
Seriously?
Yeah, I got a shoot out there.
Nice.
All right, kids, that's it. That's Ryan Long. This is the Fun Kid. We're out.